here. I'm kind of highlighting everything to make so everybody can see that there is actually a chat out there, no matter where you're at. And since
Yeah.
since we need to, basically fill this screen up.
What a way to introduce them. Damn it.
Hey,
Hey.
Sissy.
Thank you. Thank you, Glenda.
You're
Here's
welcome.
this-
Hey, everybody, how's it going?
Hey,
Hey,
Tony.
it's going.
It's
How are
going,
you?
Tony. But Tony,
Wow.
I
I've
just
never seen you without a hat on.
thank you.
Yeah, there we go.
And look,
There we
look
go.
at how bright Tony is down there.
Now, Wendy, I don't
Usually
believe
it's
that.
dark and dreary, and Tony's awful bright.
Well,
Like you
I
didn't come down and turn all the lights off.
Hardneck Farms. I'm gonna
Hard Neck Farms, I don't believe it.
I don't either.
Hardneck
YouTube
Farms.
doesn't hate you. Wendy, YouTube doesn't hate you.
So
Hey, Wendy, how you
she said
doing?
that her hours are stuck. The thing is your videos from a year ago, they fall off. So if you're, you can get into a thing like that if you had good videos a year ago and that had a lot of watch hours and stuff like that.
Yep.
That falls off in 365 days. So you got to, you have to build it back up again.
Mm-hmm.
So, hi, Julie.
That's why so many people try to push to get it done within the first year, but
yes,
sometimes it just don't work like that.
Yeah, especially if you had like a really great video and it got a lot of hours, and then you coasted for a year on that video,
Yeah.
and then it falls off.
Falls off.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, well, okay, then you might want to call Google if it's been 3 years since your numbers have moved. You might want to call them.
3.
Yeah.
Now what?
Yeah, that's not good.
That just doesn't make sense.
No, that doesn't make sense at all.
Something gone broken.
Yep.
Yeah, I'd be sending emails if it was me.
Yeah.
I think you pretty much have to call them. I don't know if they'll even answer emails anymore.
So your watch hours or your subs? Or both? Oh, hours. No, they're stuck.
Watch hours.
Yeah.
Watch hours.
Yeah, that's like me.
Yeah.
This week I gained 10 subs, and I went back to the exact same number by the end of the week as what I've had for over a month.
Yep.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
A lot of times that's because ours does that all the time because somebody subscribed, they never came back for the whole year.
Yeah.
So they stop dropping off and you start doing this back and forth and back and forth. And if you look in your analytics back there, like us, we've dropped 3,600 people over the lifetime of our channel, and we're at 5,200 now. And that's just because, and it's frustrating, but it's kind of good for you because you didn't need them in your life anyway, because they're not watching it. They came in because someone said, "Hey, go check out Empty Homestead," and a whole bunch of people came over from a big channel. Well, they're all gone now, and you're always going to end up with the people who actually watch it.
Yes. Exactly.
Organic.
Yeah.
Okay, I saw a Thunderstick Homestead. Now, am I losing my mind? Now I see a Homestead 1911.
Yeah, I saw Thunderstick 1911, then Thunderstick Homestead.
Thunderstick.
So.
Yeah, Bowen was up early. He was up there earlier, but.
That sounds like
Mike and Terry, y'all are just crystal clear right now. I mean, it
is
good.
I'm almost afraid to say something out loud because I don't want to be the jinx of it.
That's okay, Ginger. I said, you know what? It's working great today. That doesn't mean it's going to be great tomorrow when we actually do
We'll
our
see on Sunday.
But the downside is, Mike, now we're going to see every one of your zits.
You know what? I stopped getting those. I don't know what. I know it's age. I'll go like a year or two, and then all of a sudden, some big old third eye thing starts growing. What the hell is this? I get zits.
Hey, Bowen.
Now, Wendy, on that where you said a lot of channels ran my playlist and the hours won't budge. I think you can only play a playlist every so often, correct? Like every what?
45 days.
45 days.
Yeah. So you can
45
replay
days.
it every 45.
I know that.
Hey, Tish. There's Tish at No Judgment here.
Hi, Tish.
Hey, Tish. And I want to
Tish
say
and Coach.
thank you to Critter Creek because
Well-
they said they were going to run the playlist. So
Wait a
thank
minute.
you.
I
That was
misspoke. You can run the playlist every day,
Right.
but they'll only get credit for it once every 45.
Right.
Exactly.
Okay.
You can
Yes.
run it every day.
Is there a year
And
time
Glenda,
limit? to
Glenda's
get the numbers?
also
Hi, Tish
in
Lynn.
need of watch hours.
Yeah.
I know people that have been
How are your
2
watch
or
hours
3
doing?
years
Glenda,
before
did
they
you
hit
bounce
their
up a little
numbers.
bit?
I'm like 988, I think is where I'm sitting at. Like I have a long way to go.
Lone Seeker R.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but you've already you
hey,
just
You
jumped
only
up
had
about
400 at the start of the week.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did.
you've jumped
Yeah.
up a lot, and 500 hours is hard to get.
Yeah.
It's hard work.
Yeah.
Hey, Wendy.
Right.
Back when we went to Pinecone Fest, I was only 4 subs from hitting 2,000. And when I came back from Pinecone Fest, they literally dropped me 85 or 86 subs that weekend had dropped off. And I, like someone else was telling me, it was probably that year back had finally hit and it dropped the whatever people or your time off.
Right.
So it was weird.
Think about it this way. Last year, this time, what were you doing? And you'll probably figure out like you were at Pinecone Fest or you're somewhere where you gained a bunch of subscribers somehow.
Right.
The channel interviewed you or did something like that. And now you come around this year, you go, yeah, that's because that's what we did. And every meetup, we have we know when the meetups were, and you can guarantee you're going to start dropping people during that month.
Right.
That
Yeah.
month.
There was, because I did gain like 100 subs on one of the meetups we did. I think it was in Prior. It was last year, and that would make sense if it was in that time frame.
Yeah.
So
Michael's Adventures. Hey, Linda Oki. So I have a question since we are discussing this, and this is a great panel to have this discussion. Was it yesterday? I was on Jan's live, and I know there was a channel on here. I can't remember. I'm sorry. I got a short memory. They were talking about, how long does it take to get to 200 subs? And we were talking about, what the work it takes and how to get there. So what would everybody say is the one thing to help grow your channel?
Consistency.
Consistency.
Yes.
I agree.
Yeah, you got to put the content out because getting shout outs from big channels or even going to YouTube meetups is great to meet people and you're going to get a lot. But just like you were discussing, in a year, they're all going to drop or a majority of what you gain from that special event. So
to me, they're almost
right.
They're almost an empty sub.
Yeah.
Is what I call it.
Right.
Because they're just subbing, they're just joining your family because that was what somebody told me to do. It was cool.
No, there's a few of them
watching your
that
stuff.
Yeah.
there's a few of them that'll stick, but yeah, the majority of them will
Just
go
drop
away.
off.
Yeah.
But I think that someone had told us that viewers, they watch channels kind of like they watch their soap operas or their nightly primetime shows that they like to watch. And they like to know that, hey, I'm posting on Monday and I'm posting on Friday.
Yeah.
That's consistency. Right. So they can count on, hey, there's going to be something up. So they plan on watching that. But if you go in there and say, okay, I didn't post on Monday, but I posted on Wednesday, and then I didn't post again till next Monday, and you're all over the gamut, it kind of frustrates people because they have YouTuber subscribers. They have a laundry list of people that they watch. If you go to their channels and you just look at their the channel thing on their drop down and just watch everybody they're looking at, that'll tell you that they're pretty busy into the YouTube world.
Yes.
So if you're not consistent, and it doesn't mean you're posting every other day, I'm posting until you can't think of something to post.
And you can
anymore.
oversaturate.
And you can oversaturate your viewers.
Because then you're not putting stuff out. You're just putting stuff out to put stuff out. Then it's not going to keep.
As long as it's quality on it. If you only post every Monday, that's great. Everybody knows you post on Mondays. You start conditioning the viewers. So.
Hello, Suburban Homesteader.
There's
Wyoming to
Lynn
Idaho.
from the official Ann Lynn show.
Hi.
John. She jumped in, Johnny.
We had lunch together today, so
We're going to give her a one-ear muff.
Joe posted Maggie's axe throwing short. I gotta go watch that.
Okay.
She did a short. Yes.
Oh dear.
I didn't even know she did one.
Did
We
you get,
told her.
she did get posted. She said short was coming, but she must have got posted. That's awesome.
Nice. Very
Can't wait
good.
to see it.
Yeah, she's
Hey,
been
Sean.
working out. She's going to the
That's
gym
pretty
every day, so she's probably slinging that thing half a mile.
Yeah, Mike, the way you said that was like the viewers conditioning, or where they get themselves on a schedule, they know who they're going to watch. And yeah, we recently got that experience with, I don't even remember what we were doing, but we were gone and couldn't put out a video on a Saturday. And we threw a community post and just said, hey guys, we got too much. We don't have a video. But even before we could put the post, because I think we were traveling, they were already sending messages like through our Facebook page and even through YouTube. And they're like, hey, you're supposed to have a video. Where's it at? What's going on? Like, I'm knocking on your door going, hello.
What are you doing?
Or they're messaging you saying, hey, is everything okay? Are you guys all right?
Yeah.
What's
We've
going
got-
on? I need my fix. I need something. So
Yeah, we've gotten a couple of those emails before from a couple of people that have always watched you and stuff, and they're wondering what was going on.
Kevin and Sarah with Living Traditions was talking about that at Ozark Homesteading Expo.
Yeah.
That if you get it where you're putting out the same day, and you had a bad storm or there's a health concern and you couldn't post that day, they said some of the nastiest comments they got was from people because they didn't post on the day.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
No.
Or
There's a net
when
power.
you post something that's totally out of your normal lane. If you're building a house, the people that are watching you, they want to see you build houses. They don't want to see you go fishing for the day. You know what I'm saying? And you get some of the most rudest comments because, hey, that's not why I'm watching you. And you got like 2,000 or 3,000 subscribers. You're going to have those people in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then you feel confined that, hey, let me post what I want. But when you start doing that, then you see all those people start drifting away from you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
But you should still do what you want to do.
Exactly.
We're kind of going through a little of that because we're trying to branch out into different things and kind of find what we like, you know what I mean? And
Sure.
post and so I'm kind of going through that same growing pains on the 9 acre too.
But you see the people growing real fast is the homesteaders they start with clearing trees and start building a place to live. They just climb and climb and climb and climb because that's huge for all those inner city people that can't believe somebody's doing this kind of stuff. If you listen to your people and they go, oh yeah, I'm such and such, and I'm from New York, and I'm from Chicago, and you know where your people are coming from, you're going, wow, these are people that wish they could be doing what you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had done that when we were doing it here.
But you'll see people that are doing that, and they come to the end of their build. Okay, coming to the end of their build, and they're trying to find stuff to do, and then you see their numbers stop growing.
Right.
They grew tremendously, but now they're at the end. We've got a place to live. We're doing this, and now we're trying to fill space in with gardening or getting another animal, and that's what people didn't want to watch.
I think that's when you see a lot of people start to build like a shed for their animals or a barn. They move on to something different to keep that rolling.
Or
one show I like to watch, I've watched a long time, is Lumna Acres. And they've done that. They keep on going, and it's a great channel, what they've done.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is-
Al and them,
we
they
talked
do.
about-
Go ahead.
Because we were talking about recommending go sub to these channels, go sub to these channels. Well, I'm of the mindset that, and I think you've even said it before too, Mike, where go check these channels out. If you like their content, then sub. If you don't like their content, you're still helping them out by watching their videos and leaving a thumbs up or thumbs down.
Exactly.
Watch it first, because you may not like drag racing, but if that's what he wants you to go check out, go check it out.
No.
Yeah.
If it's not for you, it's not for you. You don't go sub just because Mike said go sub.
Oh no, drag racing's good.
I know that, but I'm saying, don't go sub just because Mike said go sub. Go sub if you like it. If you don't like it, don't, because then you're wasting your time. You're wasting their time too.
Yeah. I will tell you that some of the most loyal watchers of our channel is our Filipino, Asian, Indian, Vietnam, Hong Kong area right there. I mean, they post all our videos. They
share them out.
They share everything out. And then our subscribers down in South America, Brazil, and places like that, especially Brazil, and they just post our stuff out. And we're looking, who are these people? And we hit 5,000, then we just jumped up to 2,000, and they're just posting all our stuff. Yeah, it backs off after a while, but we're still growing.
It's that same thing. Like when you go to a meetup, people go, I'll go check them out, but then they fall off.
And then don't get detracted from the channels because you don't understand them. Go in there and open up Google Translate, and then hit the speaker, and it'll write the whole transcript. Because you don't understand Portuguese or something like that, it puts it in there, and you can follow the chat and stuff like that.
It's a little harder with it.
And then sometimes they'll go in there. You go in there and you do a pop-out chat. It'll say, "Do you want to translate everything in English?" And you can hit that, and it'll translate everything in English in the chat.
Right.
I know a lot of the Filipino community that I follow. Most of them can speak English. It's broken.
Yes.
But a lot of them can speak English.
Yes.
Yeah. Most of the people, and even most of the people like in India, and of course, India, they were British colonial, but Hong Kong, same thing.
Yeah.
A lot of the Asian countries speak English.
Mm-hmm.
See, I haven't had good luck with Hong Kong.
Really?
They seem to fall off right away. And I guess it's just my content.
Right.
But the Filipino, they're around, like you say, they share my stuff out. Like it's amazing.
Yeah.
So I have a question. I had Randy shout me out. I didn't even know he'd done it at the time. And I had like a whole bunch of subscribers. And then probably within 2 weeks, I lost all of them, which is fine. I mean, I want it to be organic. I really do. Yes. But is that because either YouTube identified it as possible, the wrong type of subs, or is it that they just immediately unsubscribed? I was just curious.
No, they didn't unsubscribe. What happens is if they go over to your channel and they subscribe, and if they don't interact beyond hitting subscribe, if they don't comment and hit that like and watch more than 3 seconds of your video, then YouTube looks at that and says, they're not really there to subscribe. They could be a bot for all we know. So they drop them off.
Yeah.
So that's why we always say, if you like someone's content, make sure that you watch it at least a minute or so of their video. Make sure that you hit that like and that you go comment. And commenting is huge because that shows you're an actual person and not a bot.
Yeah. Yeah, and I like that because right now it seems like today I think I reached 530, so I gained quite a few. I've probably gained 30 from Wild Game November, with all the different channels and stuff. And so it feels like, I mean, to me, it feels like it's those that want to be there are there, because my numbers are going up on the videos watched, everything. So it's kind of interesting just to see the analytics. So that's what I do for a living, is look at analytics and stuff. I just find it fascinating.
Yeah. And I would say too, make sure you always share out everything on every social media that you can. So I share on Facebook, on my personal Facebook. He shares it to his. I share it on our MT Homestead. I share it to all the groups I'm in, as long as if they allow it. And some do and some don't, and that's fine, and it's understandable. And I share it to Reddit. I share it to Tumblr, to Instagram. Who else? X. Twitter. So
formerly known as Twitter.
I try to share our stuff out as much as possible everywhere, and that'll, then you can start drawing more people in, and it'll be people that look at it and go, "Oh, that is interesting to me," not just
because Reddit breaks it down into exactly what you're showing: homesteading, farming, ranching, chickens, ducks, mules,
whatever.
And you can get into those communities that way.
Yeah. Now, a lot of Reddit groups, you can't post video link.
Right.
But
I've never heard of the Reddit, and of course I've heard of X, but I've never been in there. And what was the other? There was one other they named.
Tumblr is a blog site. I used to do blogging when we were in Korea, so that's why I knew about Tumblr. Who else did I say? I think.
Isn't that the one?
And I do the Pinterest too. I'll pin them on my Pinterest.
So, just a minute.
You too, sir. Good to see you. Thank you.
So I was just curious, like on Instagram, how do you go about sharing that? Do you do a screenshot of it? Because you can't really link that to Instagram, right?
Yeah, you can't do a link. What I usually do, because it'll have a thing when you create a post on Instagram, then you pull the picture up and you got to adjust it to the right size, because it automatically wants to put it in that little square box. And then go through and just type out whatever, if it's one of our lives, I'll say, hey, come join us at, whatever time, and then put link in bio. And in your bio on your main page, you can put a link to your YouTube channel.
Okay.
Oh,
right, thank you.
I didn't know that. Thank you, Terry. I just learned something. So
yeah, that's why I'm excited about those conversations that we're having. I think there are people out there that doesn't know, and the more we learn about it. So thank you.
Speaking of Reddit.
Yes.
Speaking of Reddit, there you go. Kevin shares to Reddit all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And
Kevin in Tuber Chat.
Kevin, can you put in the chat what you recommend we go to now that they've taken Bautissimo out?
Yeah, but
I know he was talking about it today, but
what?
Yeah, it's so sad. We're losing Bautissimo.
Yeah.
Well, if he would talk to people in the chat, it wouldn't be such an issue. But when he ignores people,
His visa is expired on December 1st. He's got to go back
Speaking of that, someone
make it from the sanctuary city, Jesse. No.
What
sanctuary city for baptismo?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, this is kind of the stuff that I would like to do at a meetup, just
Streamline.
People just sitting around and talking about these subjects, because you find out as much as you think you don't know everything.
Yeah.
That's right.
You don't have to have a formal class. You just have to have a structure on topics you want to talk about, and just sitting around talking about stuff absolutely broadens your mind on how you get your name out there, number one. Because you can think, hey, I'm doing everything I can, and then all of a sudden you go, whoa, all these other platforms. And I mean, I'm telling you, I can tell when I said, hey, did you share that out? She goes, no, I didn't.
I forgot.
And then all of a sudden she shares it out, and then our chat just doubles in size because it's reminding everybody on all the different platforms.
Oh, yeah.
So we've as we've got followers that are on the Book of Faces that aren't on YouTube. And I have those people that are like, so you guys must not do videos anymore because I didn't post.
Yeah.
I didn't share the link to post them over there.
Exactly.
They're like, well, you guys haven't been putting out any videos. I'm like, that's because you need to come watch us on YouTube. Quit watching us on Facebook.
Yeah. I don't post a whole lot to where it actually shows the video on Facebook for that reason.
Yeah, it directs them back to the YouTube.
But
that's all we do. Well, we got the question because we had quit posting it on just because when we didn't have the channel Facebook up, so we were just tagging, our personal pages. Well, then we quit doing it, and then she got a message, was like, I thought you guys were doing videos. Like, we haven't seen anything. And we're like, well, you got to go to the channel page because as things grew, we started to kind of pull our personal Facebooks away from it so that we could still keep them separate, and then, hey, just put the channel stuff.
Right.
So is that something that you would recommend, Jason? Is like, because see, I don't do Facebook like at all anymore.
Yeah, I don't do Facebook either.
Should I create a Not for Nothing Homestead Facebook page and then kind of share things?
Yeah, I would, because and we share it as a post as it create the link, so it sends them through to give us the watch hours through YouTube anyways, because we share the video there. And a lot of it for us is because when we started, of course, we didn't think we were gonna get as big as we've gotten, and a lot of our older elderly friends that are back home, they don't know YouTube. They couldn't. We even showed them like, hey, this is all you got to do. Put it on their phone. Got them logged in, and they're like, we can't now. Just So a lot of them only watch it through Facebook.
That's where I'm at, because they, even though I explain, I'm like, subscribe, like, they're like, I don't know what you mean.
That'll cost me money. I don't want to subscribe. That's what
that's the ever famous
they think you have to pay.
His brother person. Not now. I think
was
it your brother? I don't know if it was.
So we're talking about best practices. So Ginger, I will say this. Sharing it out on AOL and MySpace won't give you any kind of a bump.
Oh, man. Now you're showing my age. Hold on. Let me wait for my dial-up to connect to you.
Hey, easy on that dial-up. Easy on that now.
I'm sorry, Dale.
Yeah. I feel like we're the center square on Hollywood.
You are.
Yeah.
You're on the spot.
Who's the secret square?
There is. Okay, I know it's right.
Who was it that
You're
used
Alice.
to be so funny? Was it Harvey Conway used to be so funny on Hollywood Squares?
Oh, you like my personality? It's better on Thursday nights, but
actually, it's usually better on chilling with the Gilliams night.
It is. I'm tired. No, I'm not tired. I'm learning. I got my learning cap on.
So this is Hooga Homestead. Hooga.
Hooga. Okay, I always say it wrong.
Which is CB.
Hooga.
She goes by CB.
CB. Hey, you knew my name, CB. I used to be CB.
She used to be
before
CB.
I met him.
Yep. Now she's CG.
No, I'm not.
You're good, buddy.
Yeah.
There's simply Jan.
Jan.
Yep.
Hey, Jan.
I'm over in Ginger's on this computer, and she's on Gilliams on this one.
Well, I'm trying to go down through the chat and actually post all the chats so everybody can see it from everywhere. What's actually happening, because people are looking around going,
What?
I
did that the first time. I go, how? I'm looking at the chat. I go, how does Johnny see this? I don't see that comment. And it was over on somebody else's channel.
Yeah, there's a lot of people co-streaming.
And that's the one thing I wish the co-stream would do it. As soon as you
Yes.
co-stream, it would just mesh
Yes.
the chats from all. I wish it would.
Yeah,
do that.
because we can see all of them.
Yeah.
So,
Yes, exactly. We can see it all here, but you know, if somebody's on
Bowen said you don't have the hat on.
Oh, I can
Glenda's,
get
they
the
can't
hat.
see yours, and
mhm.
Right.
That's what's wrong with us. I
Oh,
don't
And as a
know.
we
moderator,
didn't get that code.
What?
and as a
We
moderator, you have
just
to
got to
open up.
come join us code.
You have to open up
Oh.
all the different ones that are co-streaming, and then that way, when you leave, drop the link,
Well, I
you drop
can
them
do
on
that
all of them.
now, but
Hey, Alan.
we don't need it. I did share it out for Gilliams
On a community
on
page.
the-
Thank you.
And that's another thing.
That's another thing.
And another thing.
Is people using their community tab for good and not evil? Okay.
Somebody
And
used
it really, I think it really, every time we're invited on someone's, we always post it in the community page. So everybody will see that. Because you got to realize it goes out 5,000 something times
Yeah.
to everybody. They may not be on their phone. They might be watching college football and their spouse says, "Hey, we've been invited on Gilliams Farms at 7:42."
Yeah, exactly.
Good thing she's always on her phone.
I'm sorry.
It's a megaphone.
It's his fault.
Oh, that's funny.
So I'm sorry, you missed a good game for us. I feel the love.
No. Mizzou already won.
Mizzou was
We beat
awesome.
Tennessee.
Okay.
We beat them hard,
Sorry.
36-7.
Sorry. Dustin.
Kansas City playing tomorrow.
I didn't even think about that.
Who likes Kansas City?
Kansas City's a bye week.
We're on a bye this week.
Kelsey's
so
down in Argentina with Tay. So
yeah, they're on a high
I'm putting
this
my money-
week.
I'm putting my money
They're
in.
gonna
They
win.
will not lose tomorrow. They will not lose.
they will not lose.
We'll not lose tomorrow.
I
Guaranteed.
think the Patriots are still playing in the sandbox, so we don't have to worry about them too much.
Well, they're playing in Germany tomorrow morning.
Who
Patriots.
is? Are they?
They're playing in Frankfurt,
George is killing
Okay.
me.
like 8:30 in the morning or 9 o'clock in the morning our time.
Oh, Lord.
Oh yeah.
They're like 8 hours ahead of us.
They're trying to open up the market over there because they make a lot of money on
I didn't know
merch.
that.
Hello, TJ Turneroo. Turn. There's
There's
Randall.
Wendy at Hardknack Farms.
She's spinning.
Yeah.
I just seen her.
I feel like Terry and Mike have the same conversations me and Johnny have. Just,
Yeah, that was kind
Well,
of
see,
us Thursday night.
and-
I kept.
But it
I'd
works.
be like,
Just because it registers with me and she goes, I've already said that. I mean, how many
Sometimes-
times have you heard that on our channel?
100.
100.
But not only that, but sometimes I forget when I've said hi to people. So
I'm going like, wait, she
True.
just said hello to DJ Turneroo like 3 times now.
Yes.
But
Oh,
if you notice,
Well, that's where my brain can't catch up on the lives. Is she'll talk and I'm trying to listen, what read and
See there.
but you notice
Jesse?
they only listen for
Jesse.
Hey, Big Mike.
Big
You
Mike.
encouraged me to get a laser engraver.
Facebook wants me to buy one.
Okay, guys.
Oh,
how's
he
it?
read?
Oh, nice.
I'm sorry, Jason. You were saying something. I think.
Mine isn't as cool. It's just that one.
can't read, talk, and comment at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
But
mine's
you do
just
have
mine's
a
just one
beautiful
a Canadian made for me.
Yeah.
I
Speaking
love
of
that cup.
The Mod Father, I saw a
Good
really
night,
good
Waters
video
family.
today of a Noodle November from.
Yeah.
Yeah, from Mama Lisa and Papa Jesse.
I haven't had a chance
That
My
was
Waters
good.
family.
to watch that.
Please just get him out of your way. That you're who I want to visit with.
Yeah.
Who?
Hey Ed, how you doing?
Now,
Hey,
now
Ed
you,
Kirkpatrick.
now you know you can only sit down if your chores are done.
She's usually asleep. She tells us she goes to sleep at 8 o'clock.
Who goes to sleep at 8 o'clock?
Jamie.
Jamie at her works Littlefield.
Oh,
You really
Because I tried to keep my eyes open and I can't do it. So I'm going to sleep now.
That's Cindy.
I'm so excited. Jesse let Lisa out of the kitchen finally.
I know.
Henry.
Oh, she's done her chores.
She can sit down for chores.
No. No. You don't say that.
Thank you.
Yeah, he does it often. He
Well,
says
that's
it
what-
often. So
That's what he
you
just said. So
That's
you know.
If I said that, I'd have a 2x4 across the back of my head.
why we love Angie. Angie.
She's I think she's taking easy in the chair in the other room.
Come on, Angie. You got to come on out and say hello at least.
Yeah.
Hi, David.
Where
Huh?
do you think
Exactly.
She goes, I'm up at 3 a.m.
Yes.
You don't have to be, Jamie.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah,
shocked
exactly.
until 6 this morning.
I slept till 6 this morning
and then got up for an hour and then came back to bed and went back to sleep.
and slept
You
till
said
9:30.
9:30. You said 9:30. So
Not
Wow.
I slept till like 9 this morning. I got up at 6.
And you know what? The problem is when I
Thank you,
sleep that
Cindy.
long, I feel worthless. I just like,
Ditto.
no, you know what?
I'm not smiling
If
at
you
Yeah.
sleep late, you feel like you lost half the day.
yeah.
You did.
You know.
You didn't feel
That's
it.
me.
You
I
did.
got up early this morning, and it was opening weekend of bird season here in Kansas. So
Mhm.
I walked all day long bird hunting, and I got home and I have not felt good ever since. So actually I was asleep about 10 minutes before this live. So
Oh wow.
that's why I'm a little groggy.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being on here.
No
Hope
problem.
you feel better soon.
Yes, thank you.
Hey, David.
It wouldn't be chilling with the Gilliams without you.
Hey,
Hey, I wanted to ask you.
did you get any video of that, Dale?
I got a little video. I was gonna try to get a video of some shots and stuff like that, but I don't have my harnesses and stuff to mount my camera yet, and it's
Right.
kind of hard to hold that shotgun and
Yeah.
Hey, just
Well-
remember, you can buy the mount for your GoPro for your rifle.
I don't own a GoPro. I
Pew,
got
pew, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Dale, Elmer Fudd doesn't have any problem doing it.
oh, I know.
Neither does Johnny when he has a twirling bucking chair.
Oh, Johnny can come straight up and hit it.
The bucking chair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
chair
in that
will go
bucking
down in
chair in
infamy.
that ground blind. Well, it's a twin bucking chair, and it
Mhm.
has a moment. It can buck you.
But I will tell you, it was a very, very good day. Like I hung out with my dad all day, and we got into several birds. It was a good day,
Oh, good.
and I figured
That
out
is
There's-
something I
there's-
really want to do one of
There's
these
a
days.
question for you guys. Did anyone on the panel here start their YouTube with a live?
No.
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 I was scared to death to do a live
Thank
I didn't
you.
even-
I was about to say, who's got that kind of nerve?
because I'm a shy one.
I didn't even know what a
didn't
live
realize.
was when I very first started it.
I know. Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. Yes.
I
You know, I
am.
have to say, I am more comfortable doing lives than I am doing videos.
Really?
It's easier.
Yeah.
I can do
It
all-
is easier, but
Much
I mean,
easier.
once you
there's
start
no
doing live,
editing.
it gets easier
No
every time.
editing.
Yeah.
No, I don't mind
Hi,
editing.
Dee's Garden Adventure.
I was,
Oh,
I
I'm
was
sorry.
Once you're going, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but a video, I mean, you can stop and you can
That's
say,
on Lisa.
I hate that. Let me do it over and just
This
trash
is
the whole.
all
You
Lisa's
can't do
fault.
that with a live.
Well, I'll
Ginger,
tell
are you
you.
speaking from experience?
I am speaking from 100% of experience. Yes.
Well, I
love
can tell you
those
this.
cookies.
There you go, Mike.
Oh my
there you
gosh,
go.
they're my
Ever
face.
since Lisa left those cookies over at our trailer,
Got
she's
one.
buying them by the cases.
They're
Costco.
good. They
She
get
bought them by
those
the
United
cases.
Flights, too. I think it's
They're
United-
amazing. They're especially in the morning
That's when
with
you know
coffee.
that's
Oh,
when you know
coffee?
you're seriously
Woo.
addicted.
They are really good.
They're very good.
Oh,
Where do y'all get them in that?
hold
Wait a
on.
minute.
I'll be right back. I got
Costco.
Yeah, Costco.
What is a Costco?
I ordered them on
And
It's
keep it
Amazon.
going.
Oh
It's a nationalized Piggly Wiggly.
See, it's like a bougie Santa Claus.
I live at
What's a
Costco.
Piggly Wiggly?
What's a Piggly
It's
Wiggly?
the Sam's, but better. It's kind of like you have
Piggly Wiggly is that little
It's
turn
like
on
better
the
than
backside of a
Walmart.
pig.
there's Costco.
Right.
That's a Piggly Wiggly.
Yeah,
Better than
that's for
BJ.
sure. It's the Target of Walmart.
Does anybody like to do voiceovers on your videos?
I
No.
actually I despise it, and
No.
I
I-
do.
I'm gonna
I-
be
I
and
do.
I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm probably going to, so I'm sorry. But I pretty much check out of videos with voiceover for the most part.
So the only one I voiced over is the one from the meetup. Did you tune out on that one?
Actually, I didn't on that one.
I think you
That
can't.
was a good video.
Good call. Good call there.
He knows I love him, and he's a little drunk.
I think a lot of it has to depend. Like I've only actually voiceovered once, and that was in one of our recent videos because what we were recording, there was so much going on in the background that we couldn't actually put it on. So she's like, "Hey, just explain what's going on real quick, and then just put music back in." But she does a lot of the voiceover with her cooking. Because if she's in here cooking and stuff, then I'm in and out the door, the dog's going, or she's playing, so it's just easier for her to explain because she can actually just do the video, have whatever going on in the background, and then voiceover with the actual, measurings and all that stuff that she does. I don't know. I just eat it, so I don't even know what goes on to it.
And you're probably right. The more I think about it, there is some stuff that I do. I just don't like if it's an occasional deal, I like it. But if it's just video after video after
Yeah. I think it has to be just every once in a while, and I think it is really important depending on what it is that you're voicing.
Or if it's just a segment of the video, I'm okay.
Right.
It's just not for me.
Yeah.
Like I've tried it on our channel, and I don't like how it comes.
But there's a certain amount of authenticity whenever you're out there. Like it'd be like listen, it would be like Johnny on a deer blind, and he's out there hunting, right? And then he doesn't give you the actual, hey, get a deer out here. He comes in after the fact and says, well, about this time a deer walks across the lot. It's just not the same.
I agree with
But
that.
he's got the sign language.
Yeah.
Hey, that's how I was trained.
He does his counting.
I can tell you what this
Something that I would say does really good.
Yes, Johnny, we all watch the videos.
My mathing's getting gooder because of Johnny's videos.
all our math is getting.
I've been driving and counting cows at the same time. I'm not sure if Bruce appreciates that, but
I know Glenda's up to what you can count.
Glenda's
52
rocking. Counting cows,
I
driving.
drive down the highway and I'm counting cows as I'm driving.
Yes.
I'm doing good. And Sir Grace is like, "Oh, there's more cows again."
Yeah.
I'm real bad. I count cows and I count hay, and when you go up to South Dakota, that's a big problem. So it's like
There's cows and hay everywhere. Okay, so I got these.
I don't want to hear it.
Fish offs.
I don't got
Okay.
none of those.
But you can take one of these and you can dip it in some
Yes,
of
I have that.
Oh, look at
do.
that.
Yeah, the peanut butter.
This is called the
Is that a
double
ghost
header. Okay.
Oh man.
Those are seriously my favorite cookies. I'm not big on sweets, but those I do love, and
They're
it's not
so
going to
good.
buy case. I would.
They're
be
like fancy schmancy graham crackers.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
what
I
They
don't
make
know
that
if we can buy them here.
too.
Oh,
You can have
s'mores. You make
chocolate.
s'mores out of them.
Oh, yeah.
I shut the
You
door.
make s'mores out of them.
I think that.
I'm gonna have to
Brilliant.
Yeah, so
Oh,
we were
brilliant.
introduced to those years ago on the airplanes because they
Yes.
would give
Oh,
us on the
yeah.
airplane, and I would take as many as I. Can I have one? Can I have two?
Only on
I have
only
three.
on Delta. Only
it
on
Delta?
Delta.
On Delta.
Yep.
Yep.
I would
Only
take
on
off
Delta
as many
do
as
they
I
serve
could.
Biscoff cookies.
I was
That
on
makes sense where I ate them. I was trying to think where I've ate them before.
Yeah,
Now,
that's it.
okay.
On the airplanes. Yep.
And you can get them by the case off Amazon.
Yep.
Don't tell me that, Mike. Oh my gosh. Joey, we gotta hey, Jesse, can you
Yes.
add that to the Ginger and Megan like page or
Meg-
recommendation
this-
page?
yeah. I'll do it.
He's trying to break my cookies. What are you doing?
Well, I was just going to say, she only got these like not even 2 weeks ago, and half the box is gone.
Holy
How many
moly.
did you eat, Mike? How
I
many did
love
you eat,
them.
Mike?
I can eat one of these with a cup of coffee.
It was.
So, hey, Mike, you know what else you
Amen,
can have her do?
brother.
Something else you can have her get a box of those and crunch them all up.
Aye, that's what she said.
Make a pie crust.
That's what she said. Terry did.
That's what she said.
That's
That's
what.
what she said.
I have
A
that
cheesecake.
pie
A
video.
cheesecake
On
out of it.
my, I have
Yeah.
that pie video.
Oh, and
video
she
on
says
my
a lot
channel.
too.
Ginger, please go ahead, Ginger.
I said I have that pie video on my channel. I made a Biscoff cookie butter pie with the cookie butter on the top, and the Biscoff cookies are the crust.
Oh, wow.
And it is absolutely, it's a cheesecake. It is
Oh, I
absolutely
love cheesecake. Woo.
delicious.
Oh.
It is so good.
I am like craving cheesecake. Again, I don't care for sweets anymore, but Eileen earlier in her live was talking about making a
Exactly.
butter pecan,
Yes.
and it sounds wonderful. I love butter pecan.
Yes. It doesn't sound too sweet either.
What?
Could you say that again for the people at the
Oh, there's
bottom
the
of
video.
the panel? Is that what's the word for that tree nut again?
Tree nut.
Pecan.
Oh,
It's a pecan.
No, pecan.
Pecan.
Pecan. Pecan
Pecan.
butter. But when you say pecan, you
No,
have to say butter
Mike, stop
pecan.
being in a can.
You can't say butter pecan.
Pecan.
It doesn't sound right. So you say butter pecan. But if it's a pecan, if it's a oh crap. Somebody said,
yeah, what she said.
If it's a pecan,
Dig it deeper, Christine.
Christine, stop wearing your head.
If it's the ice cream, it's butter pecan.
yes,
Hey,
they
if
give us a
everybody
pie.
spoke the same way, we'd be damn British, okay?
Proper.
hey, where is Paul?
If it's a
Where is
pie,
Paul
You
Honeyman?
need our
Where is Paul Honeyman?
Yeah.
I was just having that conversation. We used to live over there. And somebody was asking me, did you allow your kids to call you mom and mummy? And I said, no, I don't have a plant on my head and I don't wear toilet paper. So I'm like, "Mommy."
I like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Mommy.
And then I had to tell them drop the U's
We
on
can have-
everything.
We can have
Came
10
back
on
Say,
the panel
drop the U's.
next of lives.
I like Eileen. She goes, a pecan. You always do that. You always like do something and then I can't see it.
I didn't
No,
do
but when you refer to the pie, I say pecan pie. Pecan pie.
Now look,
Ooh, what's
there you go.
that?
Look at there.
Oh.
Look at there.
That's a piece.
Peas.
No,
That's
no
a pecan.
And that's a
Try
pecan.
that. You know you're
Eileen,
waiting for the
this is
opportunity to use that.
This is what Christine was trying to say a minute ago. I think Eileen said a pecan is something you use when you go hunting. A pecan is used in cooking.
You see the difference here? Pecan.
I use a Gatorade bottle.
TMI, Mike. TMI.
So you use a pea bottle.
I use a pea bottle.
Hey, barbecue Mike G.
Number 6. Did you handle that behind you or just hung it up?
What are you talking about?
Number 6.
I guess that's Dale.
Maybe
No.
Dale.
We need our names up here. So does everybody know everybody in the channel or the Hollywood board?
Panel.
Well,
I don't know this.
I guess I don't understand
they
what
are
that
there.
means.
They are there. Right
If you're
there.
talking about that, yes, that was one I harvested.
Eat your booty.
He's very, very old. I was
Hey,
14
Clarissa
when I
and
harvested
Sizzle.
him.
Oh, that's so cool.
Hey, puppy.
Mexican life above the 45th.
All right.
Wow, Josh.
That's cool.
I looked up and I didn't see Jason. Jason, all I
Yeah,
saw was the dog. The dog took over. What?
Everyone needs a pit bull for a lap dog.
Yeah, I'm used to seeing
Is that
what's
Mitchell?
his name?
Yes.
Charlie.
Cat Charlie. I
Hey,
might use
Mitchell,
that.
how's it going?
Mitchell.
Yeah.
Is that the Mitchell that we know?
Have you tried to partake of your pecan pie? Pecan pie.
He lives over there in that town that stole all the water.
That would be Harry Met Sally.
Water.
Harry Met Sally. Wow.
Yes.
Pecan pie.
Wonderful, wonderful movie.
Hey, look who's in the chat.
Angie.
Angie.
Oh, no,
Oh my
she
God.
You know what? Angie won't. No, she won't come talk to us. So let's just not even talk to her.
Okay, did Angie work today?
She's got lots of room to come talk
Did she
to
work
us.
tomorrow?
Hopefully,
won't.
John
No.
will pass that comment.
Did she watch the game today?
OSU? No.
Okay, so Angie, you have no excuse not to come and talk to us then.
Exactly.
Keep
So-
talking to her. She may show up.
Okay, so just
Let me just yell over to her. Just say, Angie.
Angie. Just real quick, there's been a lot of people coming in and out of the chats. I just want to thank our veterans that have come in and out of the chat.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
love you all and appreciate you, and thank you
Yep.
for what you've done and for our future, past, present veterans.
Yes.
Veterans rock. Does that say grumpy old veteran?
No.
Just plain old veteran.
Yeah.
Plain old veteran.
Plain old veteran.
Okay, and I say
All right, you stirred the pot.
veteran.
There's
There we go.
Angie.
Now you can get this thing away.
Yeah.
There is Radio Jonesy on tour.
I'm gonna go like this.
Angie, did your team win
There's
the game?
Angie.
No.
We got down in the corner.
Oh, no wonder she didn't come out because her team.
We
She
wore
was worried
ourselves
Josh.
out with last
At
week.
least she left.
She was worried Sherman might be in the chat.
She wasn't happy earlier.
Uh-oh. Oh man, Johnny, I was hoping you would pass that one.
I can only do
You know,
this
it
one.
depends on what age you are, because you can't pop a squat like you used to. I can.
Huh?
The legs, the knees, give out.
Not in my age.
Papa squat.
That's a
Oh,
good
Papa
look
squat.
up, Dale.
Pop a
Yeah,
squat.
when I
does
squat,
Papa
everything
squat
pops.
mean?
When I squat, everything pops.
Repeat?
Pop a squat is?
Yeah, Papa squat.
Well, we're not going to give you a,
No.
what am I trying to say, a demonstration.
Yeah, no demos today.
Yeah.
We do
Okay.
appreciate
That was
that.
me.
You'd have to
Yeah.
watch Ginger's gate cam down there.
No. Let's just say it when I come back from town, it's a long way from the gate to the house. So I'm like, I'm not sure I'm gonna make it. I know that was more than you wanted to know, right, Mike?
No, respect.
Thank you, Carolyn, for coming in.
Respect.
We gotta go.
Way behind.
So I saw where someone asked
This
about Bryce, and he's
That's controlling
downstairs
it.
resting,
He's doing it.
getting
Aw.
a
Reading
well-deserved
here.
night, enjoying the evening. I'm not sure that he's even in the live at all. He's just resting.
Just so y'all know, she loves me. She really loves me. She brought me a cup of coffee.
All right, that's awesome. Is that some of your
Well-
Maggie Mud?
It's Maggie Mud.
Maggie Mud.
You're gonna pay for that.
And if anybody doesn't know, next week is Red Cup week. If you go into Starbucks and you buy a holiday drink, you get the red cup for free.
Wow.
Yep.
Is it a solo cup?
I know Maggie works there.
No, it's like, what is it, like a $10 cup of Joe, or what is it?
No, it's just one of their holiday drinks, whichever one they have up on display, but it's called Red Cup Day. But they just got done with Red Shirt Friday yesterday. So they all wore red shirts for Red Shirt Friday. which was awesome too.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Maggie
We
Moon's
got
still
one
in
of
here?
them there Starbucks here in
Yeah.
McAllister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
We call them $5 down here.
$5.
Oh,
I think they're more than
At
$5
least.
now, aren't they?
I want to say a little bit more. Mhm.
At least.
I'm
$5.
not sure if she's still in here or not. She may have already went to bed. I mean, it's hard work throwing those axes for an hour. They give you an hour and a half in that little
While you're drinking.
lane. Yeah.
Yeah.
Each one gets a little heavier.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Uh-oh. Okay, I have a surprise.
Uh-oh.
I know. I got an early Christmas present.
I know what your surprise is.
No. wasn't supposed to get an early Christmas present.
I know I wasn't supposed to, but Joey cannot hold on to anything. If he orders something, he's like, "Hey, your Christmas present came in today," and I'm like, "Okay," and he's like, "Well, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you." But it's November.
I told him to send it to us. Oh my goodness!
You know what? Then he's just going to have to buy you something else at Christmas time.
No,
I mean, it's a dirty job,
Exactly.
but somebody's gonna have to do. But
Easy, Jesse.
Joey, you're grounded.
You already know what it is, Johnny, don't you?
I do.
Yes,
We do. You
Yeah, look at
bro.
there you go.
Now we have to make a trip to.
We've had that drone. We haven't put it up one time.
I've been looking.
Not that far off the ground.
Yeah.
And then
already got to fly it over the pigs.
Oh, you already have.
Yes, and they got the
Did-
zoomies. They were like, "What is that noise? What is that noise?"
So Ginger, did he get the one that it doesn't use your phone?
Yes, it has its own screen.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yep.
Hers is cooler than yours.
I know that. Everybody's everything is cooler than mine.
And you know what?
For the
Ginger.
GTO.
I've been taking my wife. I've been taking my wife to Costco every day this week, trying to give her the hint,
next week.
the drone hint.
Well, it's not Christmas, even though
I
Joey
know.
doesn't realize it, but it's like 2 months away.
Yeah.
Joey.
12 stones. Christmas presents already.
Yes.
Yeah,
Joey.
he was a very good
Early
husband,
Christmas
though.
present.
Y'all stressing Santa out up here because you know he's trying to figure this stuff out still.
Hey, John, remember when you and Bill almost crashed your drones? Did you have a video of that? Were you
I'd like to
videoing?
say something. Wait a minute.
It wasn't me and Bill almost crashing our drones. It was Bill almost crashing.
Yeah, I remember what I meant. Yeah.
Bill,
Did
even
you
though I
have
love
your
him,
video
your
running?
brother's on the list.
Do what?
Did you have your video running?
I did. I've got it on video. I've got the video of it. I can make a short of it.
We lost Jesse.
Yes, that's what I was going to say.
Hold on, folks. What was that list again? What was that you said you wanted?
Oh, I thought you were writing down the naughty list from the people on the panel.
Oh no, I already got that list already
You
done.
want our Christmas list?
Yes, Christine wants a Barbie doll.
Aw.
I prefer a G.I. Joe.
Or a pin.
I want an easy bake oven, please.
I want
Hi,
to
Kelly.
etch a sketch.
Oh yeah, that was so cool. That's your sketch.
You know why Barbie never had a baby?
Okay, she had Ken.
Because Ken came in a different box.
Oh my God.
There we go. I want to know that Scott has been very good and Johnny's been very good, but Santa's been a little bad.
Naughty tonight.
It's
And
a
where's
joke.
Randy
That's what I heard.
I do have a question for you, Johnny.
Now what?
I do have a question for you.
Okay, got
Did
it.
you get this? Comes with one battery. Did you buy extra batteries for yours?
No, I bought the what they call the Flymore kit.
Flymore
Yeah.
kit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the Flymore
shit, buy
kit
it,
comes with
it's worth
three
it.
batteries and came with the landing pad and all that stuff.
Maybe that's what you'll get for Christmas if you don't.
Ginger, I'm gonna get you the Crashmore kit. It comes with a bunch of these.
Comes with a bunch of extra parts.
Yeah, the
I
Crashmore
did,
kit.
I did a pretty good job. I only got a little
She
freaked out
had-
one time, and that was because I brought it in my face a little too fast.
Just
Hey,
Okay,
just
you're-
I always have
just
that.
remember, Ginger, things you
Yeah.
need to remember. C, mode C. Go to mode C. It always goes to N mode whenever
Okay.
it's, make sure that once you get it in the air, put it on C, cinematic.
Okay.
That way it's not too rapid because everything gets rapid whenever you go to N or S.
Okay.
So make sure it's in C, and then just you have had instruction. I mean, you flew mine, and you did a very good job flying it. So
Yeah, you
Thank
did
you,
a
but
good
you do realize you were standing right beside me, and that has been at Pinecone Fest, and I have slept like at least 100 hours since then. At
We got a
least.
video. We got a video you can go back and watch.
yeah, you can.
But we're
you can
not
watch the video.
talking.
Huh?
We're not talking in that.
Yeah.
I'm messing with you.
But the thing is you got my digits.
I do, but I'm not going to bother you when you're in a tree stand. So yes,
Well,
but I appreciate that.
yeah, the
Hey, Xander. Xander.
Xander.
a lot of times whenever I'm in dark mode, I go dark,
It's because he doesn't want me to bug him.
Sometimes I do get service a little bit, and I do look and I see things going on and stuff like that, but I don't really say anything because if I do, I don't really want to get into a huge conversation because I'm trying to,
That's when I get charcoal too, is in 44 days.
till I get charcoal.
There's Sir Grace.
Oh, charcoal.
I get charcoal. I get charcoal every year.
Now, does Georgia have a requirement that you have to have a license for that drone?
That's a federal aviation law.
I think it's federal, Jesse.
It's federal.
I think mine is just under the weight limit, right?
You still have to take you have to get a number to put on your drone. There's a number that actually goes on the drone.
Okay.
It's a quiz. It takes you about, you're going to have to take, it's about an hour long.
Okay.
It doesn't cost anything. I know Joey was looking around.
It costs hours of your life is what it
costs an hour or so to do it. And once you get done at the end, it actually gives you a drone number that you put on your drone. And any drones that you get in the future, you also put that number on them.
Okay.
So it works for every.
Wow, Sparkle Socks charges us. Sparkle Socks charges us $60.
Hey Johnny, on that drone,
yeah.
We live about 30 miles away from the Tinka Air Force Base. Would that be a problem in that area?
You live how far?
About 30 miles.
Oh no, 30 miles. You're not going to have a problem with 30 miles. I've flown. When Ozark Homesteading Expo, whenever I put that drone in the air, you'll note those DJI drones. If you put them in any kind of restricted airspace, or if there's anything around, it will tell you right on the screen what is around that could be a problem. Who'd we lose? Mike and Terry?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're sick of it.
Uh-oh.
They were tired of us. They're just out. They're like, tired of you.
Mike and Terry's out.
I heard them warnings going off the first time I flew one of those little the DJI Mini, and I just kept going. I'm like, I don't know. And then it was afterwards, someone's like, when you get that warning, you're supposed to have a license and all. I'm like, I don't know. It wasn't mine anyway. So.
Oh wow.
But I know now, so when I get one, go through the whole course.
We have royalty in the house. Sir Grace is here.
Yeah.
So Johnny, Joey was asking me there is a
so
spot.
Johnny, if you make me big, I'll show them what the warning is. Like you can see where there's blue on my screen right now. That's telling me that there's an airport right there. And where the blue marks are, I can't fly within there. Or if I hit an airplane, I go into jail for the rest of my life.
Well, you got Sparkle Socks. We can't help you.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah. See, when we were at Ozark Homesteading Expo, and I put that drone in the air over Jason and Dale and all them, there was a jail that was real close to there, and it was telling me that there was a jail within so many, I think it said meters of where I was. And so, you can't fly a drone around a jail. So
federal penitentiary.
I didn't know that.
So anyway, I was like, and then whenever I was flying at the Tulsa stockyards, I was basically in the flight path of the Tulsa International Airport, and, it told me there's two places that I've been that it told me I could only go up like 60 yards, 60. I think it said 60 meters was the ceiling, and I just flew it right over the buildings. I mean, I just skimmed the buildings as I went over to make sure that I stayed away from the flight path.
They want the channel names up again.
So there is a place in the drone itself, and then a place in the handheld controller for SD cards. Do you have SD cards in both?
No, I put it in the drone itself.
No, he just puts it in the drone. And then there is do you use the Light Cut app that the free app that you can get to?
We'll tell you on December 25th.
Oh, what?
When you're supposed to have got it.
Yes, Joey.
Tell him, Dale. Tell him.
Oh, we thought we were just sick of us.
Hang on. How do I get down there?
What?
Did you have,
Yes.
Mike? Did you have to go to take a pecan break?
Yes.
Have a leaking faucet.
Oh, Jesse, he's having trouble. Somebody's in the basement. He's having trouble bringing him up because he can't get to that little.
There
she
you go.
is.
Oh no, here we go.
I've been
Doing this, Missy. That's why you've been down in the basement. I'm gonna see this. Everybody else has had to do
We
this.
couldn't even see her. She'd have been doing it in the basement. We
I've
couldn't
been
see
on
her.
there for 10 minutes making faces.
You were not down there.
No, she's been down there a while. I was waiting for her to do some twerking before I let her up.
Hold on.
No.
All right.
She's gone.
All right.
Angie's like grab your butt.
That's all I got for you. I'm sorry. I'm just saying.
No.
Hey, everybody.
Hey,
I
Jan, good to see you.
love you.
We love you
Miss
too.
you.
No twerking though. We love you though.
I ain't got nothing to twerk, Christine. I mean, really, let's face it, it's the truth.
I'm going to leave that up at the
Ain't got
bottom from
nothing
now on.
Oh, stop.
Jan, I forget, is the boss, is he a veteran?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Will you
He's
please tell him
Army.
thank you?
We raised a Marine, so I always go hoorah. I don't know what Army is now. I just, hey Don. I'm like, I always go
Gung
hoorah.
ho, gung ho.
Oh, gun
Isn't
no.
the army sound like it sounds like they're throwing up or something, and then you get
No,
Just a
no,
Marine.
so wrong.
Sitting right next to the Army.
Hey, that's okay, Jason. You get paid by the Navy.
Army.
That's all right. We have no Air Force together.
okay. Every department needs a
We've
men's
got all the
department, so we do
branches
it.
covered
Well,
in
that's
our
why they have
family.
the Army,
Yeah.
because even Marines need a hero.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's see here. Let's go. We got
Bail
Army.
the Marines out.
Who's our
What is it? Army ain't real men yet.
Army.
Hey,
We
Rob.
got, who we got? Marines.
Love you, Lauren.
That's right, Jason. We went
Army,
in
Air
at
Force,
age 18.
yes. Marines, yes. Army,
I turned
yes.
18 at boot camp.
Navy, yes.
Sorry,
Coast
Coast
Guard, yes.
Do you have Space Force? You got to remember they're the newest one.
And don't forget the Chair Force. Don't forget the Chair Force.
You said Space Force?
Yeah,
No,
that's
we
the
don't do
newest one.
Space Force.
Yeah, there is Space Force.
There is. So not all the branches are represented. You got one more to go now.
I don't think
Well, see, here's what I don't understand about
I've
Space
run out
Force.
of children.
What do? They just watch trash and stuff that goes around the world? What is that that they do?
Yeah.
I don't
They
know.
clean up the trash.
Well,
They don't even have a vehicle to go up there.
I know.
Somebody should have been doing something like over Alaska last year, but they kind of let it just kind of go.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
I know, piggies. I know.
Coast Guard.
I got choked
and-
up.
and-
I was just so emotional.
And what are the qualifications for the Space Force? Do you have to be like spaced out or what? I mean,
Yeah.
I think you have to wear a tinfoil
You
hat.
have to be really,
You
really,
have to have a
really
tinfoil
smart.
hat. Yeah.
I'm doing that for Sir Grace.
You have to be able to go up in space in a car.
It's can you live like the Jetsons? Then you're on the Space Force.
Yeah, exactly.
I know there's
Yeah, hey,
Look,
Jerry.
man. That's
several
right.
military in here. Please help me out with this. I have a ex-Marine in my program, and the other day I said, I was talking about Veterans Day, and I'm like, hey, remember,
Jerry. Let's see.
to thank our soldiers. And he informed me, he's like, I'm not a soldier. I'm like, yeah, you are.
Sailors,
No, I'm a
there's
Marine.
sailors, there's Marines, there's airmen, there's soldiers,
Yeah.
and then there's our Coast Guard.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
He's like,
And
I'm not a
then of
soldier.
course you got the space cadets.
Yeah.
The Space Cadets. Isn't that a movie? A Disney movie or something?
Yes, it is.
It's very specific.
Yeah, an ex-Marine, once a Marine, always a Marine.
Always.
Yeah.
Like, he got really
Yeah.
There's no
triggered.
such thing unless they were like dishonorably discharged. Then all right, you call them an ex-Marine.
Yeah.
But
Hey,
even then,
Ellie.
if they're not retired but they served and got out of the Marine Corps, then it's former Marine or just
Former
Marine.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. You
But
don't.
yeah,
But
Yeah.
at the same time, what he was triggered over is that I called him a soldier.
Yeah,
yeah,
I can see that.
Well,
it's a trigger.
I know people that have
Yeah.
we've called soldiers and they took it as a high honor. So
And I think honestly, it's on the individual. So you've got to know the crowd. Like if someone
Yeah.
come up to me and they're, okay, they know if they watched a couple minutes of our video or something and knew that, hey, I'm a retired Marine, and they're like, hey, thank you for your service. Like we love all of our soldiers. Like you have to pick and choose. Like in that case,
Right,
hopefully he was nice about correcting you on it. But it's one of those that you try to educate them, like because there is, like.
Yeah.
You earn that title, whether you're an airman, a soldier, a Marine, and so you wear that with it's a badge of honor and it's with you. And so it depends on the person.
there are some that are bitter and they don't feel that way anymore. They don't have that pride that they served. They go through all that stuff. So that may be what was going on. We met ex-military people that they did never want you to thank them ever.
Yeah.
And they were insulted if you did thank them. And so
That would be my dad.
That's what we went through. And Kevin, he's so humble. People say thank you for your service, and he doesn't know how to respond to it because he's like, I did what I wanted to do. That was my call at the time. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And I did my time and blah blah blah. So but we ran into a lot of people, more than I could ever imagine, that they did not want to discuss it. They didn't want nothing to do with it, and they didn't serve in wartime.
Yes, you asked for.
So
It seems like a lot of people from my dad's generation that did Korean and Vietnam that they're that way.
My dad would not.
Yeah.
My dad served with Patton.
Oh shoot.
And he did not want to discuss the war. And only after he passed did my brother tell me about him and his service with Patton. And he got handpicked by Patton.
Wow.
And I didn't know it. I had no idea. So
And a lot of it, because obviously, like if you go to a veterans home, right? Like I used to do it when I was close to some. You go in to try to help volunteer or do something like that. But when you get back to those Vietnam or before era, look at the situation that they were
Yeah.
they were drafted in. They didn't have a choice, you know, a vast majority of them. And then they came back to be hated by their own neighbors and family and everything. So,
Spat on.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, my dad, he wasn't drafted,
Yelled
he
at.
went in, but his
Hi, Dee.
it's really, I'm glad that I feel like, I don't know if this is the right word, but I feel like what they went through helped highlight the issues that were in the system, that hopefully it bettered the situation for our veterans now. I feel like my dad, though, before he died, we were still fighting to get him anything through the VA, where he had more complications than a lot of people that were getting things, you know. So that was kind of disheartening at times, but yet you also wanted to see that all veterans are taken care of. But it's just, it is what it is. But they did go through a lot.
Yes.
Bye, Eileen. Good night.
My ex-husband was a Vietnam vet, and he had so many horrific pictures. And he finally showed me. It took about 6 months for him to show me. And I said, I want to see that. I want to know what you experienced so I can understand you better. And he showed me, and y'all, there's some things you cannot unsee. You don't want to see, you don't want to know, but they lived it, and they went through it. And I am so grateful for our servicemen and women that fought and did the horrific things that we can't even fathom. We can't even begin to imagine what they went through. And Nam, I would say Nam, World War II, Korea, that probably had to have been the worst time in our history. That's what I know. That's what I know. And the things they had to endure, and for them to be standing and surviving is phenomenal to me. It just, it gives me a whole new respect for servicemen and women, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you for everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Thank you to all of our veterans.
Thank you so much.
We love our veterans.
Yes.
Yeah, I do.
Yep.
I went into Wally World here. It's about 5-6 days ago, and there was 2 veterans in there, and one of them, I just said thank you to both of them, and one of them received it very nicely, talked to me for maybe 30 to 40 seconds. The other one looked at me weird, and just I could see the hatred, and I was shocked the way he looked at me and the way he felt, and he kept right on going. And he had the hat and he wore everything. He just didn't want to talk about it. And I felt bad for what he was showing, what he was showing me. He just didn't want to talk about it. But the other guy was perfect and accepted it.
Two different experiences, Tony.
Completely. Yep.
Sir Grace, what Sir Gracious said, I find that with most of the veterans, I'm always the first one to say thank you. That's important to me. But I do notice that they're very humble. I can't think of somebody who hasn't been humble when you say thank you. And I think that's the men and women they are.
Yeah. And actually we were at Target earlier today, and of course he has the dog, and and it stands out because the patches are on it, and his service dog organization's on it. So I mean, it stands out. Military, it screams. The dog's best screams military. Right. And he wasn't wearing anything, no caps, no shirt, no nothing, just normal clothes, And somebody did go up to him, kind of threw him off guard. I think as the spouse and watching it, it's so nice to see that, he hasn't been forgotten.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And it, because I live every day knowing what the effects of war are as a caregiver. I go to the VA, like that's my home away from home. I always laugh, it's Costco, but it really is the VA. But, I see veterans all the time not having a loved one there
Mhm.
advocating for them, and I see it firsthand.
Mhm.
Right.
And somebody just stops and says thank you from the spouse perspective. I can't, or just want to say from my own.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful that he's not forgotten when he's out
Mhm.
shopping. And I know it throws him off. I get it. I saw that comment. I know. But I appreciate it.
I do want to say, Critter Creek had said something up there that I'm very sorry that happened to you. He said he got kind of jumped by some kids, give him a hard time. Being
Mhm.
Acceptable. Reach out.
They better not do that in front of me. I don't know about you guys.
No,
No way.
it's gonna hit the fan.
Mhm.
No, I have.
Simply Jan's gonna turn mean.
I've done that when I've seen other veterans with their service dogs and people going up and starting to pet them. I turn into that crazy. Get off the dog.
You never touch a service dog or a.
It even says it on their vest. Do not pet
Don't
dogs.
touch me.
Well, I'm
Right.
honest with
Yes.
you. Ours is orange, like bright, flashing orange. I purposely got it, and he still gets pet.
That's right, Sir Grace.
That's
I
right.
don't think people understand. They
don't do that to small
they
dogs.
see a dog, he's friendly. They want to. It's a natural
Oh, he's
reaction.
so cute.
I had a
Whatever.
service dog that I took into mental health hospitals, and she had her vest and she had all that, but we encourage, because she was oh, I can't think of the term. It just went like
Was
right
she
over.
emotional support, or was she
Emotional support dog, but
She was
she was
emotional?
not really. She was a certified service dog.
I see.
So she,
Yeah.
I mean, but right away, people wanted to pet her. And I did not discourage them to pet her because Sasha was so good with people. And we'd bring her into the hospital. We brought her everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And she was so good with people. And she thrived off being petted and loved on. And yeah, so.
Yeah, we're looking. His is getting older, and we're getting close to retirement. And we're looking at turning him into an emotional support dog. I've already talked to the American Red Cross on that one.
Yeah.
For nursing homes. He's been in and out of the nursing home because he loves visiting with the older population.
Well, yeah, Hugo, you should never. First of all,
we need a wake up moment.
I'm awake.
You know.
Everybody, Gilliams, woo! Come on,
Scott.
You gotta have a wake up moment.
Scott.
Oh no.
Oh, no, you were sleeping.
All right,
No, actually, our fire department of just getting called out. I'm seeing where it is.
Oh, okay.
He wants to make sure it's not his house.
Okay.
I can,
So-
I just got to make sure that
Entertainment.
I don't have to fit my big butt in through the window.
Yeah, I see that.
No,
Lucas
it's,
is my
it's a
dog
motor
knows.
vehicle accident.
Oh no.
Oh, looky there.
Howdy.
Hi.
Well,
Please say
howdy.
hi to.
Is that a hoodie?
Yeah, it's like that one that JB gave me.
Oh,
Is that the JB?
Oh, Scott. Oh, hey, Scott.
Oh, he's got
You can see Scott.
Scott pop in. I'm like, who are you talking to? Who are you waving to? I'm just like waving.
Oh, Jan, what's wrong with you?
I love you,
You've
Scott.
had
I
too
love
many
you so
glasses
much.
of that fruit juice.
Okay.
Well, you're dark, Scott. You're black on white on paw prints or
Thank
something
you.
behind you. I
no,
don't know
those are his hats.
what behind you.
Yeah, I see
Sean, I believe so. Yes.
We all believe so.
What did Sean say? I didn't even see what he said.
We don't know.
He was out.
Puppy.
He was out. Like
Every one of us was yelling and screaming and clapping, and he didn't flinch.
No. See, that's why I didn't see him.
Yeah, that's right, Evelyn. We need to pray for everyone involved in the accident.
Yes.
We were seconds away from getting out the Sharpie marker and writing on his face.
Oh, man.
He's like, I don't hear you,
No,
people.
you're
I'm
not.
busy. Leave me alone. I'm on the phone.
Oh.
Back in the day, we used to have a lot of parties come at the house. We'd go to some friends' parties, and the game was whoever fell asleep. You didn't want to do that because we had markers. We used to paint the toenails right on their foreheads, right on their backs, everything. And you'd hear about the next day.
Oh my God.
Hey, I had some friends
We
put
used
my
to-
hand in a
the
bowl
guys
of
that would
ice
fall
water
asleep.
and then warm water
Ice
Yeah.
water?
while I was at a slumber party. Yeah, they were trying to get me to wet the bed.
I thought that was warm.
Warm water.
Ice water and
No,
hot water,
you
and
go-
you'll wet the
Yeah,
bed.
you go from ice
Good night,
water
Julie.
to hot water. And then
Hi,
you keep
Jerry.
rotating, and then then they're supposedly going to wet the bed. They were like, "You just sat there and slept," and I'm like, "Well, yeah, but why were you trying to torture me?"
Oh, on the
And
chat.
Did you wet the bed though? This is
No, I
So
did
another
not.
thing-
No, that's
Are you sure, Ginger?
I'm positive. I woke up and my fingers were wrinkled, and I'm like, "What is going on?" And they're like, "We were trying to get you to wet the bed, but nothing
Ice
ever
got caught.
happened." I'm like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
friends like that
I-
need enemies.
who was
So what-
checking?"
So Ginger,
Would have been a heavy
when y'all come to Oklahoma, we're going snipe hunting.
Okay.
Oh, I want to go.
One of my students-
Jan, you can go
Johnny's
too.
gonna
I
take
love
Jan and
snipes.
Ginger snipe
Yeah.
hunting.
I'm gonna take y'all
They're
snipe
so
hunting.
good.
I've been many a times. I don't need to go again. Thank you. I got my
Come
fill
on.
for the year.
As long as there's drone footage to prove it.
Wow.
It tastes so good.
Is Wesley from Oklahoma?
My
Do what?
students, they one of them had a full beard like Oak Ridge boy beard, and pretty long hair, and he fell asleep with the rest of the group. He woke up, he was completely bald, no beard, no head, no nothing. They,
Oh, that would be bad.
and so
that's not
I
right.
said, well, how did that go? Because he went home that weekend. His mommy was not impressed.
Oh.
His mommy wasn't impressed.
I will be right back, guys.
Uh-oh.
Again?
She had her hand in cold water.
You gotta pee.
Yeah, there you go.
The woman drinks
You remember to
Yes,
wrinkle
he's just
fingers.
holding
He's
it
like,
up
ooh, now
there.
I gotta go again.
Jesse and Lisa, I want to know, did you guys go to the store and buy that can of peas just
Oh,
for this
here,
moment?
hang on, Jesse. Hang on, Jesse.
What are you gonna do with those, Jesse?
All right, here we go.
What is
That's
that?
a
That is
pea
a
can.
No.
can.
Technically, it's a sweet piece. No
Sweet
salt.
pecan. That's a pecan right there.
No sweet peas at all. No.
Those are pecans.
Oh, pecans. Pecans as
Pecan.
opposed
Okay.
to pecans.
Our squirrels ate all our pecans.
Yeah, these are cons from our tree.
Well,
From
I
your
got a
tree?
couple.
Uh-huh.
We have one
What are we
tree.
gonna make with them?
Oh,
Oh,
no, I package them up.
Nice.
We got some pretty big snipes down here, Paul.
yeah. One of them is Wesley Snipe.
Oh,
It
man.
does.
Hey, Dad.
Look at that.
Oh my
You're
goodness.
tired.
Who's tired?
I
Oh,
was
Toby's
really
tired.
trying to figure out internet.
Hey, this old grandma's tired. I got to put her to bed.
Well,
Oh.
guys,
No, 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 no.
thank you for
It's
being
not
here,
Terry, Mike.
Thank you.
Mike, it's not Terry, it's you.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
You know the truth,
I'm
Michael.
tired.
I just took a flight.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
have
thank
you
guys
tried the
for thank
logger?
you guys for coming on tonight. It
Yes.
was great.
Sorry, it was at
Thank you for
7:42.
inviting us.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Good
tell you
to
something.
see
That's
you
the best
guys.
beer can they've ever come out with.
Hey,
Really?
when
I
you
like
come
the
to
lager.
Missouri, you need to come see us.
And this
Mike
is made by
Terry.
Yingling,
Yep.
so
There
it's
you go.
really good.
There
It's
you
only
go.
95 calories a can.
Ying.
What's it?
Shut
What's
the
it?
front
In taste,
door,
in
right?
taste, was it close to, Mike?
Because I know it's not Bud
It's-
Light. That's how
It's
come I
not.
know.
It's not really heavy, but it's heavier than that that
Michelob
Michelob
Ultra.
one. What was that, Ultra?
Yeah.
But it just has a really good taste. And
Have you tried
I've always
tried
been
the
a Bud
lager?
Light guy.
Is
and
it
I
is it
still
like a
think
blue? Is it like a blue moon? Have you ever had a blue moon?
It's lighter than a Blue Moon.
Okay.
Mike, you have got to try Bellhaven. And it's ale. It's a Scottish ale, but you've got to try it. And you don't want to, even with your height and size, you could probably do 3 or 4, but don't go 5.
Don't go 5 at all.
Is that what Boss
Because
is
you
told
know
you
what
to
happened at the meetup in Oklahoma? You'll be doing the upchuck.
No,
But
that was totally
Bellhaven
different.
is
Yeah, that was
so
something else.
good.
I was drinking Steel and Rust.
But you didn't.
I didn't throw up.
Jeez, you better get some
I
sleep.
did not throw up. I'm
You
the
got
only
to
one.
sleep while you're alive.
That was the funniest, most disgusting.
Who was that was throwing up? It wasn't Drew, was it?
No,
Everyone.
it was Drew. It was Anthony from Country Road Cure.
Anthony.
Gary
That's what I was
from Simple Life Reclaim. And then
Yes.
I was the other one. And
And Mike.
I'm the only one that didn't throw up. I wanted to.
Oh, he was upchucking, y'all.
Okay.
I'm
was
telling
this
you,
at?
I had it on video.
Where was this at? Was this
That was
the?
at
Shoot dang.
Shoot
Oh,
Dang.
okay. Oh,
Dang,
shoot
yeah.
dang.
Because I
I was
don't-
wondering if it was like the 10,000 subscriber fishing trip or whatever.
No,
what had
I-
happened? What had happened was Drew and them were tearing something down or doing something, and they found a 6-pack of beer, and he brought it to the meetup.
Wait.
It was like 40 years old.
When
From the
you look,
60s.
when you look on the back, it was 50-year-old beer.
It was
Yeah.
50. Oh,
We have the
It was
can.
like from the 60s.
oh,
That's
it's
the
still
can from-
intact.
That's the can from it.
Oh,
Razorback
wow.
beer,
Oh, that's cool.
Razorback beer.
and it's made out of tin. And
Yeah.
when we took a drink of this, when we took a drink of that,
Yeah.
it was full of rust on the inside.
Yeah, well, let's talk cray cray. Let's
So,
talk cray cray first of
So
all.
for
You
about-
opened a
so for about a
50-year-old
week-
can of beer and drank it.
so for about
Look,
a week,
you
your
talk
iron
about him and he
very
shows
high,
up in
right?
chat.
All right, Jesse. That's
That was pretty bad.
Johnny,
Oh,
you
man.
could see their faces, all of them, when they drank that. It was funny.
It was priceless.
They
It
still
Yep.
was so priceless, and I got it on video, and I'm like,
Yep.
I couldn't believe they did.
Looky here. Looky
Oh my
here.
God.
Looky here.
Hey, Drew's lens.
Yeah, I mean, all you had to do
Yes,
is
sir.
Right
Don't
there.
speak of the devil.
lurker.
Lurker.
Drew. Hello, Drew.
Yeah, you heard your name, Drew.
You see Drew starting to gag now.
I was like, yeah, he can't type. He's dry heaving.
No, Drew's here. Drew's here reacting to Mike's comments.
He's reacting, yes.
It wasn't bad.
He should do a reaction video to that video. I
Yeah.
mean, that's priceless. You can't make that up. I'm just
What would make
saying.
you guys want to
I'm
try
always
that
here, he
50-year-old beer that was in tin?
It was there.
Cool.
You know,
Why
I've never
not?
had a beer, so I wouldn't. I don't know if I would.
Hey, at least
I
it was
felt-
cold, right, Mike?
Huh?
At least it
So,
was cold, right?
no,
No, it wasn't.
cold.
It wasn't even cold.
No.
they just
No.
It was like drinking rust and oil together.
Well, did y'all double dog dare each other? or something? I mean, I wanted.
And it
I
was
was laughing the whole time, but wasn't
He's always here.
it was like from 1965.
It was like turkey and rust.
And they was underneath the sink. It was just underneath there. And Drew goes, "Hey, I got an idea.
Let's make everybody drink.
Let's take this to Shoot Dang Fest and we'll drink it."
beer.
Wasn't that like come out of Lindsay's house or family's house?
Yeah,
Or
under one of their family houses. It was under the sink.
the sink? Yeah.
That was the
It
very
was
first time we
priceless,
met
though,
Drew and
watching poor
Lindsay.
men puke
Yeah, that
in
was
the
pretty
lawn. It was,
Well,
I'm just gonna say
I
it
can-
was something else.
Jerry said it tasted
I'm going
like
to speak for
stale
everybody
home.
that's going on the cruise. Thank God Drew can't bring beer on the cruise.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
Hey, Mike, I just looked
Yeah.
it up. If you'd left that can full, it'd been worth about $200.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking. I would have
What is
kept
that,
it.
what?
I mean, that's
If
a
we hadn't
minute.
opened it, it'd been worth $200.
Well, it
Oh.
wasn't worth piss when I drank it.
It sounded like it was worth an emergency room visit, possibly, or a tetanus
Yeah,
shot or
tetanus
something.
What's that?
You said, Mike, will you have a beer with me? Hook set.
Oh God. No, look, after you drank that, I don't see you had any liquids in you at all because it was everyone puked. And
Yeah.
they had to be, y'all had to be dehydrated.
Now Drew's going to react when he finds out, what? I could have had $1,200.
I know, right? Right?
So
Oh,
which sub is everybody in? Because not everybody's seen. I think they're either
the
in.
the host of this whole is Chilling with the Gilliams. It's us, Gilliam Farms.
This is
But
Chilling
there's a
with the
lot of
Gilliams.
people that are co-streaming off. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Chilling with the
So-
Gilliams.
It's the Gilliams.
All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for coming, Mike and Terry.
Tomorrow.
The
Mike.
oldest of the group has to go to bed.
Mike, don't
Yeah,
forget
you
to
know
think,
you're
don't forget
going
to think
to
of
bed,
it.
Mike.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Thank
Love
you.
you guys.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye. Tomorrow.
Love you.
Bye.
So there's actual footage of this.
Can you believe Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
The
I've
footage is
got
worth more than
on my
200.
shoot
Just
day-
saying.
I
Shoot
would
Ding
say-
video, you can see part of it, and yeah, there's several channels. If you go to
Oh,
Shoot
yeah, I
Ding
had a
2022,
video up. Come on, I
on
had a
there.
video
Yeah.
up.
Yep.
Simple
Oh,
Life
my
of Flame. Country Road Cure.
I'm telling you, it was. And then he's not kidding, because I was standing there and he started pouring it out, and it literally looked like used motor oil coming out of there.
Yeah,
yes.
like funky rust, like mud.
Yeah,
It looked like mud, mud
Yeah.
and rust.
Did they take like just one sip or drink half a beer?
No,
no,
drank
they just tried it. Is all they did.
And they
Yeah,
started,
yeah.
like, how soon did they start vomiting?
Immediately.
Immediately.
I imagine.
Immediately.
Oh my
Yikes.
goodness.
Yeah, the Payne family did have a good shot of it all.
Oh,
His
poor
family
Gary.
did.
Yep.
Wow.
And,
You are right.
I think he had the whole thing.
Angie.
Gary was bent over
Josh.
in pain.
Angie.
Throwing up.
Angie, you hear me?
Hey, Josh.
Hey, Josh.
Hi,
Hey,
Josh.
Josh.
What are we shooting Angie for?
Just
Oh,
want to make
it
sure
was
you're
awesome.
on the down low.
Oh, yeah. Payne family has the best shot of it.
Yep.
Well, I got a pretty good shot of it, too. I got a good shot of everyone bent over.
Okay, well, if there's a good shot of it in the video, I'm going to be tossing my cookies if I see it. So just warn me now.
No, you probably don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not into that.
It was
one
rough.
of those ones that you know the ending. Don't watch the story.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
Exactly.
so I mean, just
I was like,
immediately.
Drew, are you really you gonna drink this? And he's like, oh yeah, we're
Yep.
gonna drink this.
I mean, no one double dogged anybody. No one had a bet. Nothing. Just let's do it.
Yep.
Yeah. No,
I think everybody had a couple
right.
before it
No
started.
one is exaggerating. It was
I was going
toxic.
to say, yeah, they were probably partaking in a few beverages before they even
They
decided
were.
to pull this.
Yeah.
Because that happened, I think that happened like in the afternoon, didn't it?
It was.
Yeah. It was still
It
daylight.
was pretty early.
So-
Like it wasn't. They hadn't really started having cookout
It
or
was
anything
about
like that.
2 or 3 o'clock in the
Yeah.
afternoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
So where was the shoot dang?
It
meetup
was at the hotel.
Catoosa, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
at the.
It was,
I keep hearing about
Hey,
this
what
thing.
happens
I'm
at
like,
the meetups
man, we must
stays
have
at the
missed
meetup.
the party of the century at shoot
Yeah,
dang.
No, I
That
will
was
tell you.
before our time, Johnny and Christine.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I am. I say this, and I'm gonna say it again. We were talking about meetups a little bit. I am so grateful we got to go to or found out about Mid America and went.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a
And it hasn't been
blast.
a year because
Yes.
we would not know any of y'all. I mean, that just blows my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We would
that
know
was a
channels.
blast.
Anyway, just
Can you
throwing that
believe
out
it's only been 6 months since you went to Mid America?
there. Has it only been 6 months?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only been, it
Yeah.
hadn't been very long.
Yeah,
Yep.
that was.
Well,
Yeah,
first
Well, that's like when we were at Pinecone Fest, and
15.
everybody's like, last year at Mid American Meetup, I'm like, that was like 4 months ago, 5 months ago.
Well,
Wow, that's-
Christine and Johnny showed up after we left. We did not get to meet you there.
No, who?
Did I meet you there?
Oh no,
Who?
they were there on Saturday.
We were there Saturday.
Yeah, no, Jan. I got
You
video
guys.
of us saying hello to you. I think.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
they
it
were
was
there,
like
Jan.
Who
real
was it?
brief.
Someone said you were filming, and we were standing next to Tara and Jason.
I think you can.
I had just met them.
You
and
actually came by and videoed me while I was standing
You're
next
like,
to.
who are
Yeah.
these people? And we
Like-
were
But
like,
I
we
didn't
don't know.
know
We
who
just
you
showed
were
up.
at the time. I didn't
We're
know.
kind of forgettable.
No, you're not. You're my love.
Hey, John. I met Johnny not there. I met him at the prior
Yep.
expo. And I think, Christine, you were out of town. You were coming home that night, I believe.
Yeah.
No, Christine was at the Ozark Homestead
Mm-hmm.
Expo.
Yep. Yeah. I think you were in South Dakota or something.
Yeah, I was in. Well, when am I not in South Dakota? But
Right now, you're not.
Well, all I have to do is meet Joe, Tiffany, James, and my ginger. And
Yes.
my life will be complete.
Yes.
Oh, well, and Glenda.
I was gonna say I got to meet Scott and Glenda, but that will
I
be
already
in
met
2025. Hopefully before then, though. Actually,
Well, Scott and I just met up.
Josh, I don't want to hear it. We beat OU. We beat OU. That's all that matters. You hear me,
I
Josh?
didn't get.
Go
I
spin
did
you
get
a
to
pumpkin or
meet
something.
Scott.
We're not talking about it.
I
That's what
think the
I'm saying.
spanker just got
Probably still
spanked by
outside.
Mr. Christine.
Yes, I think so too, Dale.
Yeah.
So you know me, I'm kind of out of the loop. I've been in a tree for,
Literally.
you know,
He's just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Huh?
He's just a squirrel trying to get a nut.
Yeah.
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 All our deer left.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like they're here everywhere. I mean, everywhere on our property. And I'm telling you, this is the truth. The week before hunting season, they gone. They're gone. And so we have to go to our friends up the road on their 40 acres and hunt their land because they're gone. There's no deer here.
So, do you usually see bucks on your place?
No, not this year. We have, but not this year. It was all does and their fawns.
Because usually, if you're always seeing bucks, I always say, crap, that stinks because they're going to leave because they're going to go where the does are during the rut and stuff. So,
yeah. I don't know. We've been here almost 4 years, and every year it's the same thing. I want to cage them, so.
Well, you can't tie them up. It doesn't work. I can tell you that much. I tried that years ago. It just doesn't work for you.
Jane, do you feed them?
What?
Do you feed them?
No. Well, I did. I did last year. I put apple corn down, and I thought, oh, I'm so smart. What a great thing to do.
Apple corn? They don't like it.
All right, Josh.
They
Cool.
never touched it. No, thanks,
Josh.
Christine. You should have told me that last
Well,
year.
you got my digits.
No, you don't.
You got them digits.
We actually have tried that before, because we feed, year round and stuff. Well, not year round, but
No.
we can afford that.
Johnny's like, shh.
Now we know
But-
why Johnny has big horns.
No,
No, we don't
like, they
feed
come to
year
our
round.
pond.
We didn't.
We do.
Okay, we don't feed year round.
We do. It's every other day I'll feed them out back and they come around all the
But what
time.
I'm saying is we bought some of that. Did they have the apple corn when we did buy some and that was all they had, or we accidentally got it?
We
They didn't like
they
it.
didn't
No.
we went up there and they all they had left was some apple corn.
They don't
Yeah.
like
It was last year, and I said, all right, give me a pallet of apple corn.
Yeah.
And they
Hey, Josh.
we took it home and they didn't like it. I mean,
No,
they didn't like
They
it.
we
had that
put it by
same
our
experience.
pond where they go.
I bet you the pigs
and
loved it.
They didn't.
Oh
touch
yeah.
it.
They just like anything.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I do want to
Hey,
say,
I want to say one thing. Josh, do you want to come in?
come on in, Josh.
Come on down.
No,
where the
If
love
you
is
do, let
at.
me know.
Two things I want to say before I forgot.
Yeah.
Jason, words are hard.
Yes.
Okay.
And Jason, by the way, I like your hat.
Oh,
You like my
these
hat? I like
smokers,
my hat. Well, Jan left. I was going to ask Jan is if she doesn't have any acorns on her place and if her neighbors do, because they're probably when those acorns drop, they're on those, and that's what they prefer.
No, we don't have no acorns. Okay, here you go. Here you go, Jason.
Oh, you're looking.
I'm
snazzy.
gonna schmooze
He's
right
laying
with
in
you.
bed. Well, can't come in. And then
I
the
was
second,
here earlier and realized that I was
Hey.
wearing.
I was going to ask you, Drew. He's got one that's different than
he's
everybody
got the
else's.
one and only that will ever be.
He's
I
got
pretty
the
much guarantee.
one.
Oh,
and
rub
only
it
hat.
in.
Is that the one that you were wearing in that one video and you said that was your very first logo?
No,
No?
it's something
He's got one of them, like hats.
I ain't
like
got
this.
one of Christina's hats.
Oh, the flat bill hats.
Yes, flat bill.
Whatever.
Yeah, you
Drew
know,
is
the kind of like
that's
the kind
all
like you need for all your rap videos that you're getting ready to do.
He's doing a rap video.
Mrs. Doubtfire.
Yeah.
Remember? Yo, yo, yo.
No, I didn't want to get her a Mrs. hat like that then.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
I ain't got one of them. Wanda said
Oh,
I ain't
no.
got one of them.
You ain't got one of them.
Drew, you're so spoiled. You're just
Who,
like a
Drew's
little
spoiled?
brat.
Look at there. Look at there.
We
It's
love you.
perfect.
I haven't seen it, Drew.
I haven't
I don't
seen
know if
it
it's
either because
perfect
I
or
ain't
not,
got one of
Drew.
those.
I haven't seen it.
You ain't wore out that Ridge Life hat yet.
Oh.
I
Well,
thought
let's
I
go
just
fish in
seen
our
Drew wearing it in
pond.
one of his videos.
Yeah.
So, I can't either fix him to go outside and feed critters. They put, you do that every time we put youngins to
Yeah.
bed. Well, you take care of those babies.
All right, Josh. Good night.
The two Joshes won't come in.
Yeah,
Amazing.
they're
See you, brother.
I know.
Here.
Okay.
But we still love y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, someone
Uh-oh,
hasn't been
Drew
watching
called
my
you
React
out.
videos.
Uh-oh.
Drew called you out.
Here we go. Here we go, Drew.
Oh.
I haven't watched any videos because I've been in a tree.
Yeah, me too. I've been
Oh,
traveling.
Stuck
I've
in
been
a
traveling a
tree
lot.
with you.
I kind of wondered when I seen him because I'm like, these are curved. How did he do like?
I'm
But
sorry,
now it
Drew.
makes sense.
Drew, I'm sorry. I'm behind. So I'm correct. I haven't seen it, Drew.
I did not see the one today, but normally every day I wake up, I read my scripture verse, and then I watch Drew's lens reacts because he cracks me up. Every day, I'm like, oh my God.
y'all.
There you go. There
Look
you
at Glenda.
There it
No,
is.
no,
Oh my God, look at that. That's really becoming.
Just
Yo,
come
yo,
out
yo.
of 1990.
Yo, yo.
go.
All you need now
Now
is
you're
like
showing that
bright
you and
color.
Bubba are real
I'm just giving you a hard
real
time,
life
Drew.
family.
We love you, Drew.
Yes. There we go. There. Now that's the way you should do it. Or actually, Johnny, you liked it like this.
Well, you got to do,
Yeah.
it this way.
We're gonna do this granny style.
We don't need nobody looking like Napoleon. I can't do that.
Or you can do it this way.
Bye,
Like-
Des. Des is
Des.
leaving.
Hi, Des. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
she's leaving.
Night,
And
Des.
if y'all didn't know, she's gonna have a
24-hour live.
40-hour
Yes.
live.
Yes, a 24-hour live starting
40.
tomorrow morning at I think it's
48
8 a.m.
hours.
6, isn't it?
Now
Is
I
it
gotta
6
read
a.m.?
it.
I thought it was 6 or 8. One of the
Whoa,
two.
you said 6 a.m.? Oh,
Maybe if she's
Yeah.
still in.
There you go, Jan. Looking good.
there.
Yes,
Yeah.
we're still here, Bill.
Of course we are, Bill.
Hey, Bill.
Good night, Des.
Of course, my hair is.
Oh,
going
7
Yes,
a.m.
6
Yeah, I was on the other
Oh.
side.
24 Jan, 24 at 7 a.m. 7 a.m. That's not even on my clock, Des. Oh my God.
Oh, it's her
I
60th. I
my
said
God.
50th, but
Man, that's because you stay up to 1 or 2 in the morning.
Why? Because y'all keep me up here. It's already 10. What time
Thank
is
you.
it?
Thank
10.
you, Andale. Andale converted that for me. She said that's 8 a.m.
Right.
Eastern. And for Joey.
Thank you, Ann. So
I don't
that's
know.
7 Central.
Well,
They
Joey
struggle
only
with this time
speaks in
thing.
Georgia time.
He only speaks in Eastern Georgia. Just ask Dale. It gets on Dale's last good nerve.
That's so sweet of you.
Dale, you are Central
Wanda.
Time.
Huh?
Wanda's so
You're
sweet. Wanda
Central.
said, I look forward to this chat every other week. Thank you,
Aw,
Wanda.
that is so
And
sweet.
hello, Prepping for Heaven.
Hello, Dale.
All right. Well,
That's the middle of
Yes,
midnight.
it's her 60th birthday.
Yeah, I know. Happy
8 a.m. Eastern, she said, is when it's going to start.
Whose birthday is it?
That's Dez's.
Yes.
Drew.
Des, Jan.
Yeah,
that's
Drew,
right.
I'm sorry giving you a hard time. So I'm a
She's gonna
bad
be-
Christine.
Des is 21.
Yeah.
I
Yep.
gave her 10 years. I said she was her 50th. She said it's her 60th.
Plus 39 years, maybe?
I wasn't thinking
Don't
she
say a
was
word.
going to be 60, that's for sure.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
6 a.m. Western time.
Oh God, is there a Western time? Don't confuse me.
Yeah,
I want to do a 24-hour live.
Xander,
on my
we just, no.
Yeah,
I'm not
don't throw that in
Central,
the mix.
that's-
You want a
I'm trying to figure
24-hour
out
live?
one time because it's 10:18. So how is it 12:37?
It's 11 o'clock in
Is it
Georgia.
Because it's 11:18 here.
Yes, it's 11. It's 11
mean-
here too.
Well, what I'm
Is it-
saying
yeah.
is,
It's
Well,
10
because we're on the
here.
same
There
time
is
You're
an
a place
hour,
that has a
not
half
minute.
hour.
Yeah, exactly. That's like an hour and 10, 15 minutes, right?
No,
Variation there.
It's
my phone says
2.5 hours.
18.
No, okay, real time. It's 10:19.
10:19.
Have a good night, critter.
Real time. We are the real world.
Well, no,
Right
my
Right
phone says
Right here.
23,
10:19.
I'll be right back.
If
We
you
can
have
let
any
Mrs.
questions-
Gilliam Farms too.
we are the center. So we are the center of the time.
of the universe.
We're the true time.
Central. That's right.
We are central real time.
Right here in flyover country.
That's
Depending on
right.
what side of
So if
Indiana
anyone
you're
else
on,
is
it's-
outside,
Eastern time.
Yes,
y'all are
It's
messed
after
up.
11 here.
that's right.
It's
Piggy,
after 11
Piggy
here.
Fiddle said it
No.
too.
It's after,
It's
yeah,
after
and I'm going to
11.
switch out too here in a bit because
Yes.
it is getting late. So I'm going to say,
I know. We're just
Yes.
boring.
Are you leaving?
yeah, I got to get some
I'm
sleep.
dropping
Maybe
off.
I sleep
You
in
can
now.
sleep
Right?
when you're dead.
Yeah.
But I don't want to sleep on the live because I might.
Glenda,
You don't want to be
Linda.
Scott.
Glenda,
I mean,
before you leave,
Scott did
before
it,
you leave,
so why
can you
can't
stand up?
you?
What now?
Hey, Bill.
Before you leave, can you stand up?
Oh, no.
Hey, I'm not standing up either, Glenda.
Absolutely Absolutely not.
Come on, Linda.
I was on with Ginger too.
Here, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
He's
Yo, 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 yo.
Yeah. All right. Stand up, Linda.
Yo, 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 yo.
Yo, Linda going to bed.
Yo, 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 yo. It's time to go. It's time to go.
Grandma's getting tired.
Yeah, this granny is getting old and tired. So
Yeah, I know.
very old, honey. Grandma.
Can I send Brutus to you because he still has a scent of skunk on him, and I'd love to share that with you.
No, thank you. We're not in the sharing kind today.
No, I think we're family, and I should share Brutus. I'll just ship him over there.
And that's
Okay,
why
I
we're
don't
locking
understand
our
Right
doors.
here. He's getting a
I
bath.
don't know. I have a jelly dog down there. Excuse me, Mom. Excuse me.
Good night, Dee's Garden Adventures.
He's the only child now, so.
Yeah. Hey, Brian.
What the heck? He said.
Yo, Brian.
All right, you guys. Have a wonderful weekend.
Yes.
Thank you, Glenda.
Okay,
Good treatment.
Love ya.
Bye.
Love
See you
you.
later.
I'll see you guys at Creekside.
Oh,
Okay,
Leaving
Scott.
too?
oh, that's right. It is.
You leaving?
Bye, Scott. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow morning
Yeah,
Oh.
I got
8:30 Central Time. Sorry.
yes,
Yep.
yes, ma'am.
Creekside Chronicles tomorrow, 8:30 Central.
Oh, yeah. I thought
Yep.
today was Sunday
Goodbye.
all day. Thank you for reminding
Oh,
me.
Well, technically it
be
is,
square.
Jan.
No, well, not in my world, Scott. I gotta set my alarm.
Every
because
day,
if I
every
don't-
day is a Saturday in my world.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, Sunday.
All right,
what time
guys.
did I come on?
Thanks for coming in, Scott.
Good night, Scott.
Love you, Scott. Bye.
Night. When
But the only
you
day
go
we know
back
what
up
day
to
it
deer
is
camp,
Thursday.
What time? It's Central Time. Does
for what?
Tony and
8:30 Central.
8:30.
8:30
Central.
Central.
8:30 Central.
I'm just
8:30 our
like,
time,
Okay,
Jan.
so I'll do
8:30, Jan.
I couldn't hear.
I got 8:20.
And Dale's
No,
devotion is tomorrow at 7.
Okay.
Oh, you're not having one this year, this week. I
What?
forgot.
Well, there'll be a video that drops, hopefully, if it gets done uploading at 7.
Uh-oh. You got to get the squirrels running a little faster.
Yes.
I might have to drive to town to make it happen.
Get that baling wire going.
Oh man, I remember those days.
Welcome to
I
our
think
world.
I think I'm getting ready to put together a video that a few people on here are really going to like. I think
Oh, good. I'm assuming I'm one of them.
you will probably like it.
Are you insinuating we don't like your videos right now, Johnny?
No, I'm just saying that not everybody is into hunting and stuff like that.
Oh, if it's a hog slaying video, I'm in.
Like it.
Wow.
I think
Exactly.
I think that this thing that I'm going to put together is going to be pretty cool.
If you're racking,
Well,
That's awesome.
if
I'm
you're
one of
whacking
the
and
crazies
stacking
that
rooters,
watch all
I'm
the
in.
videos.
Yep. Yep.
Y'all,
Anyways,
I did
so
a
you're-
video today for a review. Okay. And I knew I had to wait till night. It's for a LED light. I knew I had to wait till nighttime. What do? I upload it. What do? I delete it. Well, then I upload the next one. I do another video. I upload because there's more I got to add. I have links and all this crap I got to add. So I upload it. I paste and copy and paste, put in that, delete the one video and the second video. And the third video comes up. I don't even know what I did with the second video. The third video I uploaded, I'm like, I looked at Kevin and I'm like, oh my God. I forgot to put the nighttime video in there.
Yeah.
No.
So I
Brian,
get that video, I upload it. It doesn't want to upload. So I have to unload because there's an app with this LED light, you know, and it takes up a lot of memory. And I had to delete my weather app to upload the video. I finally get all my clips. I'm like, I swear to God, if I have to do this again, I'm just screw it. So I upload the video. I get everything copy and pasted onto that video. Delete the third video of the same thing. Oh my God. I was just like wanting to pull my hair out. So I get that uploaded and I finally get the video together. I send it to the company so they can review it. And I swear to God, if they say a word about it, tough. I got nothing else to give them. I'm like, don't ask me for anything else. This is what I did. This is what you get.
That's life.
Now you ask them if I did one for solar light. I mean, I'm not a solar light. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Words are
hard.
Phrases are hard. Thinking is hard. A rechargeable light. So I did one for that, and I just did it, and then sent him an email and said, "Here's the link to the video."
That's what I do.
Like it or don't like it, I don't care. I did a review for you. There you
That's
go.
what I've been doing.
Well, it's easier to ask for forgiveness than permission.
There's some companies that ask, they want to see before you post it in case you post something bad.
Yes.
They just want you to delete it. Because I just did one on a new chainsaw. And I uploaded it. I uploaded it and said that it did not compare to the other one that I did. That you know, it was underpowered, it got stuck, blah blah blah. The dude told me get rid of it, keep the chainsaw.
Yeah.
I got the chainsaw right to give to my neighbor because it's garbage.
So I'd never get any of that kind of stuff because, like, where I work, we get attacked with phishing or emails like crazy.
Yeah.
So all those emails that come in of those people that want us to try this and try that, it looks just like all those phishing emails. I'm like,
oh wow.
I am not doing that.
Yeah. Nice apron. No, and I don't blame you, Dale, because I've gotten emails. I kid you not, I've gotten emails that has Joey's name on it.
Who you want to see?
But when I click on the actual his name, the email comes up and it's not even close.
Fancy lady over there.
Someone's got like one like it, kind of.
I ain't got one of those.
I like that.
At Lisa does.
Yeah, Lisa's got one. And hers came out in a video. Was it this morning?
I saw that. Okay.
Nice.
Nate,
very
give me
nice.
off of that.
Get me off of it.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm out.
Ginger.
Look at there.
We're Twinkies.
See, Scott.
I love that.
It's
I ain't
beautiful.
got one of those.
What do you always say? Sucks to be you, right?
You've been hanging around Jesse too long.
I love you, Lisa.
We always think
Get out of the kitchen an hour early tomorrow.
So on my first clip, I kept saying it was a solar light. Solar, and it's not even a freaking solar light. We had to take our old floodlight down in the back of the house to hook this up.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank you, Piggy.
I wanted to put it in the corner of the house.
Thank
He
you,
goes,
Evelyn.
we don't have anywhere to put it there, babe.
Yeah.
So we took the floodlights down, and actually it's better because these LED lights are timed, and they're not gonna, like, if I kept the the floodlights on, they'd be blaring all night long, and I'd probably forget to hit the switch and turn them off,
Mhm.
and my bill would go skyrocket. So anyway, it worked out good, but I had to delete all that. That was the first video. I'm like, oh my God.
Tara, quit helping him.
The struggle is absolutely real, Jan. It really is.
I love you.
I know. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is the fourth freaking video. I swear to God, if it doesn't
Tara's
work
not
after
helping.
this, to
She's
hell
in
with
bed.
it.
Not going too much. Just like,
I've got a couple of emails with people wanting me to review stuff, and the two of them are the latest. You're supposed to be able to click on your link and then to view it, and it's you can't click on nothing. And so I
Then you
started
delete
Googling
it.
and started checking into that. They said, they said delete it, don't touch it.
Don't.
So and one of them was a solar generator.
Steal your info.
Yep. I've seen that deal with who was that channel here recently?
Country Road Cure.
100%.
That's how they lost all their monetization, everything.
That's how I realized not to click, or I didn't do it.
they clicked on something and lost everything?
Oh, they almost did.
They almost
Well,
lost.
they had to.
It took what, like 5 days?
Yeah,
Yep.
3 or 5 days.
Yeah. Well, Mel and Gary helped them a little bit, but you always want to have the 5 passwords. You go into your Google account and you get the 5. There's 5 specific passwords you can upload. And if anything like that happens, you can use those passwords. So if you get hacked, you can go into your account and use
They got an email. So basically, I mean, you can go to their channel. They can watch all about it, but
Sorry. I didn't get it out for a minute.
basically, Anthony got an email that was like exactly like that. Review this flashlight, or review this, or click on this link to find out more information. And when he clicked it, then
exactly, Evelyn. That's when they got hijacked.
Yep.
And
it's not even really bad.
If you don't know who's emailing you, or you don't recognize that channel, you can go into the information on the channel before you open that link. And if you don't know it, delete. I mean, I got this wonderful email. Oh, you're marvelous. Oh, you're this. And I had no freaking idea who it was. I hit the delete button because in my eyes, it was someone trying to hack my account.
Mm-hmm.
And, we live paycheck to paycheck. So ain't nobody getting in my bank account. That's all.
Right.
Jan read that email and says, I know they're not talking about me.
No, I know. That ain't Dale. That ain't Jesse. It ain't Lisa.
She let Luke Fawcett unsupervised on the interwebs, and now she got all the spam emails.
Yeah.
And I'm
The day that happened to Anthony and them, I was actually it was live streamed. The Tate was, who was that? The Tate, whatever, got a release from prison or jail or something. And I actually seen that morning. I was watching that, and then they came up like a couple hours later talking about that. How it was a loop thing repeating. I seen that video that morning of it happening.
Yeah,
that's crazy. That's right. Just give into it, Johnny. There's no sense in fighting it. Just give into it.
Well, we had somebody that disappeared back in August, and
something.
They disappeared. And
it's got to be a person.
They disappeared, and they just showed back up just a few minutes ago. That one, he's right here. He's right here at the house.
What are you doing? I would figured you'd be out the back door right now. What are you doing?
Right?
Yeah, that's not out the back door.
That's
illegal.
The front door.
Johnny, make sure you mute and stop Cam before you go. Just saying.
I'm on my way. Gotta go, guys.
Open
Bye.
up the window. I'll be gone.
No, this is where Christine hunts right here. So this is her deal, and she's
Well, Christine, what are you doing sitting there?
See
Get
right
out.
now.
I would,
Saturday.
Yeah.
Johnny, I'd have to pull rank if I was you.
Johnny, you know what? Johnny,
Yeah,
you know what?
he's pulling
Johnny,
rank right now.
Johnny, you
I've
know
got,
what?
I've got a
Dennis
private, I've got a
and
private video that I'm
Jerky.
gonna.
Hi, Johnny.
Crab.
I've got a private
Steak.
video I'm gonna send to a few of you guys, and that I'm putting together. And
That sounds kind of rude.
it might be rude, but it's I'm
rude.
not trying for it to be rude.
Yeah, you are.
It's just there's some things I don't want the whole world in on.
Well, you just told the whole world.
No.
There's a video that I want you to defend you.
Johnny, wait, time out. Johnny, don't be sending me your sneaky link.
Yeah. All right. You won't get it, Dale.
I'll look at it, Johnny.
Uh-oh.
I'll be.
Uh-oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
I
We
think
got-
you're.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, everyone. Wait a minute.
Hey.
Bill, you're echoing.
There
I
we
was
go.
echoing. I forgot to shut off YouTube.
Come on, Bill.
Oh, goodness.
Hey, speaking of the Country Road Cure thing,
Yeah.
Johnny, I just sent you an email. I went through and made a spreadsheet of like everything they talked about in the video. And I made a spreadsheet of it with everything, all the passwords you need to know, all the usernames, dates, all that type of stuff, and put it in a spreadsheet for YouTube, Facebook, AdSense, Instagram, and about 4 or 5 other things. So,
Well, thanks,
Johnny, if
Bill.
you
You,
want-
didn't send it to me.
I was just going to say, Johnny, if you want to send it out. And right at the very top is the link to Country Road Cure's video that they specifically talked about exactly what happened and described what you need to do for your channel. So
that's
Well,
a good piece
Anthony
of business,
and
Bill.
Roxanne are
Yeah.
good friends of mine, so I talked to them, and that's how I learned about all the specific
Right.
code you need to upload and
Drew,
have
Drew,
those.
text me your email address.
Yeah.
Did you put it up? Did you send it to the channel?
I just replied back to the email you just sent me with this link in it.
Yeah. It's good information to know because y'all don't, if you don't know who it is, even if you're tempted to open that email, don't open it.
Yeah.
Delete,
Yeah, Lisa gets
delete.
all those mails for our Lazy Days Head, and she won't open anything. We always research.
So this email with
Yes.
this link that you sent me.
Yeah.
Don't open the link. Don't open the
I'm
link.
not opening the link.
I mean, it's an Excel spreadsheet attachment.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I
Bill.
know.
Thank you.
It's a link.
Okay, so
You can open it. I just sent it to you.
Guys, I'm going
Johnny,
to head out.
just send it through our group
Well,
text so
It
we
is
all have
11:40 here, and so
You're
you know,
old.
it's gotten real late. Yeah, I am old, and I don't usually
Yeah.
stay up too late. So,
Me
but
too.
it's been nice visiting with everybody tonight.
I love you.
Thank you for being here, Junior.
Yes,
Right, Ginger.
love y'all
Good seeing you,
too.
Ginger.
Y'all have a good night.
So
And-
you're gonna be up early in the morning and like
She'll be up before I
Three,
even
right?
think about it.
No, 3.
no in the tree.
The tree.
Oh, I thought you said at 3, and I'm like at
No,
3.
no.
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 I know a little. What is it? A 45? You're 45.
Yes,
That thing needs to speak at some point.
it does.
That's what I'm
it does.
saying, Johnny.
It needs to have a chance to do a little yodeling.
Yoda.
That's right.
So,
Well,
yeah.
thank you for being here, Ginger.
Okay.
And
You're
Yeah,
very
thank you
welcome.
for
Good
being
night.
here.
Sorry
Good
I was
night.
running late. Yes, so we'll see you guys tomorrow.
luck.
Y'all have a great night. Okay.
We
Love
love
y'all.
Good
you,
night.
Good
Joe.
night, Ginger. Good night,
Hey,
Joey.
Joey, he's still in
Good night.
trouble.
Good
Love
night.
you. Bye-bye.
Good night.
all right. And
Yeah,
then there
Johnny,
were
put that in our group
7.
chat so we all have it.
And what?
Put it in our group chat.
The private
Oh,
chat.
yeah. You're talking about that email?
Yeah,
I can do
that
that.
Bill sent you.
I can do that.
Do you know how?
Here's the link to the Country Road Cure video.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in
Yeah.
private chat. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you put it in private. I already know that one.
Oh, it's
And
already in there?
If you guys want a copy of that spreadsheet, email me at this.
SimplyJanHomestead@gmail.com. I can't make it any simpler than that.
Send me an email.
I mean, I'm simple, I'm Jan, and I'm a homestead.
And Dale says we all need that information.
Mm-hmm.
It's important.
Hey,
Send me an email at
Bill,
Last Frontier Cabin.
I'll tell you a good way to. Have you got on your community page?
My email address? Yes.
No, have you got that information on your community page or anything like that?
Well, just say
No.
it, Bill.
It's a long address to save, Jan.
Yeah. Email me at lastfrontiercabin@gmail.
LastFrontierCabin@gmail.com.
Yes.
And Bill will get you that information.
Yep, just say you want the Excel spreadsheet.
Jesse.
What?
Can you make a? You care to make a? Well, I might be able. No.
Go to brand.
Yeah, I'm on brand. Or go to banner.
No.
Banners.
Go to banners.
Yeah,
you can go to
Make
banners.
sure you click on the button that says.
Oh yeah, just so you know, I do have
Okay.
Gmail on.
All right, I'm doing it.
I just
I'll
got
be
home
right
from the local restaurant. Went out and had some dinner.
Bills.
glad you ate.
Local restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah, a couple miles away. It's called the Trading Post.
Link. Email. Add. And it was, what was that email again, Bill?
Last Frontier Homestead, or Last Frontier Cabin.
Gmail?
Yes. It's in the private chat, by the way.
All right.
True.
So, Bill, I got a
Yes,
question for you. How do you know you're the last frontier cabin?
Well, the state of Alaska is nicknamed the Last Frontier State. So I adopted it. There's all kinds of businesses up here. Last Frontier Engineering Firm, Last Frontier Towing, Last Frontier Restaurant, Last Frontier this, Last Frontier that.
So, the last frontier cabin just fits.
Yeah. But unfortunately, no one outside of Alaska understands that.
There you go.
Hence the question.
Show Alaska, the last frontier.
Yeah. But that's the TV show. That's Alaska, the Last Frontier.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I look up your channel, whenever I go like just into YouTube and look, man, I have to type that entire thing out because there's so much Alaska's Last Frontier stuff on YouTube.
Right. Well, a little information. It's changing come January 1.
Oh, what? It's changing. What's it changing to? Oh, never mind. Everybody
spilling the
just watch
beans,
video.
Johnny.
Giving a teaser. It's changing come January 1.
You're changing your channel name?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's too long. Nobody understands it. People mess it up all the time.
You know how we
Too hard to
recognize
find.
you? We recognize you as AK Bill. Then that ought to be your channel name. AK Bill.
AK Bill.
Right.
It's about that long. The new channel name's about that long.
Well,
Alaskan Bill.
That's cool. That's cool, Bill.
Yeah.
That is cool because, you know, whenever we first started ours, it took, you know, when we were putting it in, like if you were searching it, there was so many things that were coming up, you know, way ahead of it, you know,
Yeah.
and you'd have to almost type in every letter to get it
Right.
to go. But now you type in Gilliam and it's like #1 on the deal.
Yeah.
I was like, finally. Finally. Couldn't believe it. It took a long time. Alaskan Bill. Drew's lens. I won. What'd you win, Drew?
Drew bet that Christine would come back before Lisa did. Or
Oh.
no, he bet the opposite. Angie's who won.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're betting
Exactly.
on us.
Yeah, they're betting on you guys because you're doing your
Because we're
hummingbird thing.
No. I'm eating
Butter pecan.
Oh.
butter pecan.
No, pecan.
Drew said he won.
So wrong, Jesse.
By milliseconds, he said.
You
Oh,
sure
wait a
you
minute.
didn't jump the light, Drew?
Oh my God.
I'm going to change my channel name to Big Mama Jan.
You have to warn us when you.
People might get it wrong idea.
Jan.
Dan, he hasn't even live
I
yet.
got a question for you.
Hold on, I got to close the door. Hold on.
Oh.
Kevin said I'm being loud.
Oh.
So, Big
Is
Mom-
he sleeping?
No, he's in there
Oh.
watching YouTube.
Oh, well, this is
He said, I'm
YouTube.
going to bed.
He's watching something more interesting.
Drew, I'm with you, brother, on a lot of things, but I'm definitely reading it up here. It says, I'll bet someone $1 Lisa comes back before Christine.
Exactly.
I had to go potty.
I went
too.
back and reviewed the footage. It's been under review.
Oh,
And it's not bathroom breaks, Angie.
it's called watering the plants. You're watering
You
the
say you
plants
cost
before.
somebody $1. Puts the feedback. So, Jan,
Yes.
thank you. I was traveling quite a bit, and so Johnny finally went to the post office, I guess, and got the seeds that you sent to me.
What, a year ago?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
I have
Is
had
it climate
them
controlled?
tried
It's good.
the package, and
Are they molded?
no, they're good, and I've had them
Oh,
out.
Miss Lisa.
Oh,
Milk duds.
What are those? What are?
Milk duds.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Those are milk duds.
Man, oh man.
And I nearly spit my...
These are Whoppers, and they are a big fail.
Epic fail.
All they did was melt.
Wow.
Just now I don't know why you're getting so big.
Send them here. Send
Right?
them to Missouri.
Right?
I'll eat them. They
They look
still
good.
eat, Lisa.
They're hard, but it's a fail because the chocolate all melted.
Who
Huh.
cares?
Nah.
No, send them here. I'll eat them.
No, the milk duds are so much
The
better.
milk duds are
Oh
awesome.
my God, don't. Oh my God, I want milk duds so bad. Stop it. Okay.
You know what I
so
want?
What happened, Christina? Or Christine?
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
at least the leaves, she comes back.
What happened? You got your
Yeah.
seeds.
They're good, but I can't remember what the seeds are.
4 o'clocks.
4
4
o'clock.
o'clock. Thank you.
And don't plant them like
Riff.
close to your house because they root deep and they travel. The roots
Okay.
travel.
What are
So,
you doing?
like maybe along a fence line or like we have old maple stumps from a tree we cut down, and I grow those in there and along the fence line.
Okay. Well,
And
thank you for sending them.
You're welcome. Well, when did you get those, Johnny?
They've been out of the bag for, gosh, probably 2 weeks now, or a week. A week.
Oh my God, I must have sent
I have no
those
idea it's deer
6 months
season. I don't
ago.
know anything but deer right now.
He doesn't even know my name. He doesn't even know where he's married to me or what my name is. But they look really good. I mean, they look fine and they're dried out. They're not moldy or anything.
Okay, that you're good then. They're cured. That's what I needed because a lot of times when you send, I like to cure them first, but sometimes I'm picking the seeds and then I put them in with the cured ones, and you have to. I've had them mold, and I learned my lesson. So you have to let them dry out. So if they didn't mold, they're in a baggie, you're cool.
Yep, they did
So
really
in
good,
the
I thought.
spring, early, like maybe right after or right at the last frost, you can put those in the ground.
Okay.
And they will come up and they will grow, and they're beautiful pollinators. You can put them by your garden. Perfect pollinators for the garden.
I can tell you this: we
I'm
learned the
excited.
hard way this year. We are going to plant.
Go away, Johnny. Go away.
We are going to plant
Now,
loofahs.
I got one of them.
As soon as the last frost day, we're planting loofahs.
Oh, girl, dude, I got 2 loofahs this year.
We've got a dozen, but they're out there still hanging on the vine because they were still bright green.
So was mine. I went ahead and split them.
Popping Tony on the head.
Yeah.
Pull them, Dale. Pull them because it's going to get cold.
I'm so sorry, Drew.
Normally, I grow like 20 loofahs a year. And this year, I had 4, but I planted them in March. And we were talking about the tomatoes. And
Did yours ever turn red?
March, and I produced 2 loofahs. I was like, I don't need any loofah, but I like to grow them just to keep stock. I want to make soap,
Yeah, I'm with Drew. I'm going to tell you right now, Drew, that could be used as government interrogation. Going to a cheer competition all day long.
Oh God, yeah.
I agree with that.
Oh man,
From
you
that
deserve
person
it,
who's been
Drew.
called a cheerleader.
We used to go to those volleyball tournaments, and it was just as bad. It was like by the end of it, you had such a headache you couldn't even function.
Yes, I played volleyball in high school and junior high. Yeah, and I was a player.
I think they're having fun in the chat more than. What did Jesse do? He needs it, Jesse.
Everybody read this. Everybody read that. So you got it. Our school got 3rd place. Didn't read this.
Thank you, Bill.
You're welcome. Hey, you're not supposed to let that pertinent information out there, Drew.
Nope.
Oh, but then you have to throw the last comment he just put up. Yeah, right there.
Drew, whatever.
It's because 3rd place sounds better than last.
True.
I got 3rd. I got 1st.
Hey, finished in the top 3. That's podium.
Man. So, yeah, raw.
So Drew, you got to learn how to do this. It's like when we were showing pigs and we used to show all those different breeds, and there would only be like 2 pigs that show up. And it would be like, We were the reserve champion Hereford. There was only two. We got last place,
Hey, David.
but we were the reserve champion.
Well, I'm just going to tell you, my motto is if you're second place, you're the first loser. That's all I'm going to say. I'm sorry.
That's what I started out with. If you're not first, you're last. Are you calling Drew the second loser?
Not everybody gets a participation trophy, y'all.
Oh, that's true, because I ain't got one of them.
Not everybody.
I got one.
I got one. It's downstairs.
Well, look at the pine cone on that one.
Bill, where's yours?
It's downstairs.
Okay.
This is the pine cone.
Actually, I'll be right back.
I figured
There you
out.
go.
I want a trophy. I want a trophy.
Yes, that's right, Drew. Right there. If you ain't first, you're last.
And I was saying that before Ricky Bobby, so I'm just wanting you to know.
Well, wait. The Bible says the first will be last and the last will be
That's the
first.
Bible.
So I'm just saying.
That's the Bible, and it's absolutely true. But
I'm gonna be last.
I'm pulling a ginger. I'm pulling a ginger.
Don't you own a hot glue gun there?
No, I do not. I do have a bedazzler though. I don't want that out there. I do not have a bedazzler.
If she doesn't have mine.
Hey, here's mine.
There you go.
Christine gonna be bedazzling her overalls now.
Look, it made it all the way to Alaska. Shoot day.
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, Jesse. Jesse.
What?
I'm going to do one better, and I'll do it short.
Oh, you put it in
with what I've got.
Oh,
Okay.
Here.
I keep telling Angie I'm going to do it. I keep forgetting.
Here, wait a minute.
Angie said you're losing your cone, Christine.
See, I didn't get one of these. I got one of these. So I got my own like Jesse does.
There you go.
Then we're going to do this.
Yeah, you go, girl. You go, girl. You show them what.
And then when that doesn't work, just a minute.
And when that doesn't work, yeah.
You know what we need to do? We need to do like some kind of a
We'll just do this.
There you go.
Oh, heck yeah.
We need to do like a pine cone thumbs up deal with everybody doing something like that.
Yeah.
These are all sheds we found on this property. And these are all three from the same buck 3 years in a row.
Let me help you.
I don't ever find
Come
sheds
on.
on our property.
Oh, put that back over.
That's beautiful. I love that.
I got a hernia.
Is this where Bill starts pulling out the moose antlers, though?
Huh?
If I had a set, I would pull them out.
Yeah, but we
Unfortunately, I
don't have
any at the
moose
moment.
here.
That sounded
But
kind
you
of
do. We
weird.
don't have moose there.
No caribou.
I had 2 elk.
Wow.
Those are big.
Here.
Yeah.
Here, this is gonna be
I want to get a moose and hang it right back
No
there.
glue needed.
Hang on a minute.
I love it.
Yeah.
That,
Quit
okay,
rubbing on me.
someone's got to take a
Hey, Christine, nice rack.
Hey, Biggie.
Who said that? That's funny though.
Oh my god.
Camera adds 10 pounds.
I love that.
Thumbnail. Oh, see, he's always thinking. Drew's always
Yeah,
thinking.
that's what I was saying.
He's going,
Someone got a screenshot.
thumbnail.
That,
That would have been a good thumbnail.
Oh, that'd
Would've
be
been.
good for. Okay, here, everybody, take a picture real quick. For my thumbnail.
I know that's a perfect picture.
I think I'm gonna poke Johnny.
Just poke Johnny in the head.
Johnny's like, go ahead.
We're about to have a Johnny down. That's a good thing he wears glasses. At least he's still got an eyeball.
Well, that one's a glass eye though.
Yeah, don't poke Johnny there. Yeah.
Hey, are y'all going hunting tomorrow, Johnny?
No, I came in. I've been out for the last 2 days.
Yeah.
My mouth is not working. I've been out for the last 2 days. I've got a bunch of footage I'm going to put together, and I'm going to put something out this week. And then next weekend starts our rifle season here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, we
and that's
started
going to be
today.
epic. So I'm really excited about that one. But some things happened over the last 2 days that were just crazy. And
I can't wait to see it.
I'm not. Yeah, probably all of it isn't going to be in there, but
I know, because you'd like to do 3-hour videos, and we're okay with
that's
that.
nice. That's nice.
There's two.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my thumb up there. You watch.
Beautiful. Tony, are you going to be hunting this weekend?
I don't hunt.
Oh, you don't hunt?
No, that's for my father-in-law.
Oh.
He got these in British Columbia. He had nowhere to put them. He went hunting for just his, just for the meat, and he come home with that, and he kept asking us if that's what we wanted, and then we took it.
Well, why don't you hunt?
I don't know. I just don't. I never got into it. I have nothing against it at all, and I don't have time. I mean, there's always something going on. I don't have time.
You got all those deer around you. Hunt.
I know, and tonight there is. I think it's 4 or 5 out back. Here you go. Here's one more. Here's the other one. I think a lot of people probably know.
Awesome.
That's dirty.
I can't remember. He said 5 by 6, and the first one was a lot bigger.
That's big.
Wow.
I'll be right back, y'all.
Hello, Jan. Well, since we're at show and tell time, I took a couple of pictures while everybody was looking at the elk and stuff, and so here's
Hey, Kato.
here's one spot in the living room.
Oh my goodness gracious!
Here is
Yeah, that's why I have
another
no
spot in the living room.
Okay, so guess which one's mine?
Biggest one.
The biggest one.
That's right.
And then here is like right behind us you see that.
Yeah.
You're giving away all the mystery of our location. Well, the living room is kind of clean.
Most of them came from like right here on this property.
I killed all of them.
I just realized that that's why Johnny and Christine got on YouTube, is so they can afford a taxidermy bill.
You know, I'm
He's a
going to
taxidermist.
tell you something right now, Jason. The biggest deer that I have ever killed,
Harvested.
the biggest deer I've ever
There ain't
harvested
no high
aren't
fence,
even
is there?
in the house. They're not even in here. They're out in the shop, and they're not mounted. They're nothing. They're just like in piles out there. These deer right here, we mounted up, and then we got to realizing we don't have room for anything else. and then you don't want to spend a lot of money on new ones because you got old ones, and then you're like, so they're just
And
out
I
there.
finally, was allowed to.
There is a simple
have one line
solution.
and-
Build a bigger house.
Mm-mm. No.
No.
We need to go smaller, if anything.
No. See, here's a secret for everybody. Secret, everybody. We bought some land over in Arkansas. Off grid. Yeah. We're gonna build a tiny home in Arkansas.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about our tiny home we're gonna build in Arkansas.
Okay.
I don't think she.
Hey, there we go. Look at there. Look at that. What is that? A muskie?
Is that what that is, babe? Yep.
Nice.
Cool. Did you catch it?
No.
Oh,
Angie's grandfather up in Minnesota.
okay.
Kevin
Cool.
saw his first muskie on Stockton.
Bill, I see you doing a lot of stuff down there. What are you doing?
He actually caught that in Manitoba.
He's going to show us some fish. Hang on here. I got.
There we go.
I got you, Bill.
I
Hang
know,
on.
Bobby. Arkansas is running out of land.
Woo!
Dang.
Wow.
Look at that.
The big one's about
Right.
100-pound halibut that I caught
Gosh.
several years ago.
Nice.
Whoa.
See, that's a whole lot of halibut right there.
Shut the front door.
You're probably still eating off that.
No kidding. Wow.
The guy shot it when I pulled it up into the boat. Shot it with a 38.
Shot
the fish?
Yeah.
He shot the fish?
Thank you, Cato.
That's a 12-inch cutting board.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Nice.
Way off of it.
Nice.
Hello, Norwegian Homestead.
Halibut
That's
tacos
Cato.
are the best.
Cato.
Cato,
Yep.
we even had more on the panel a while ago.
I'm with
He's
you,
a good
Doug.
guy.
It's a good group on here.
Norwegian, hello.
Yeah, that's that, John R. That is what our goal is when we are hunting. It's the deer meat, but
I
we
want to
do
get at
harvest
least
mature
three.
bucks or does.
Sometimes.
I
I want to get 3
I
this year, maybe 4.
Somebody takes 1 day, somebody takes 7. It's nobody's doing math.
Math.
I'll take whatever we can get. To be
Speaking of
honest.
math, I gotta go count the cows tomorrow.
2,
1,
3,
2,
4, 5.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I think I went to sleep or something because I don't know.
Because
what
you
was-
hadn't even watched the video yet.
20,
his video.
21. Do you have 21 now, Johnny?
21 what?
Cows.
No, he got.
No.
I forgot now. You can call him so long. We got 13.
Well, I know. I was at
No,
18 for the
no,
longest
no.
time, and now
Last time I was over there, I think we had 16.
16. All right.
Yeah, we're hoping
Yeah.
we don't have less the next time I go over
We
there.
better have 1 plus.
7, maybe 17.
You know, I was talking to a guy today, and I don't even know if I should even talk about this on here, but
Probably not then.
Just
If you're
talk.
questioning it, you probably
We're
shouldn't.
family. We
they
don't
were
care.
going to the sale barn, and they had a load of calves, and in a trailer, right? And when they got to the sale barn, they had 1 less calf in
Oh,
the trailer.
Did they stop somewhere?
No,
how'd that happen?
Was the gate open when they got?
no, the gate wasn't open.
What had happened was.
They had a bad floor in the trailer.
Oh no.
Oh, dear Jesus.
Count. That's all it was to it. He just
Or they
didn't count
didn't
the right.
see the cow fall out.
They had a bad floor in the trailer.
That could be bad for not only for the cow, but the people behind them and stuff. And oh my goodness.
God, yes.
Somehow I'm assuming only part of the cow fell out.
No, the whole thing did.
Boo.
Eventually, or all at once.
My God.
Well, probably maybe not all at once, but I mean, the calf was not in the trailer anymore. Let's just put it that way.
It was
Well, yeah, and it's a calf. So
Well, whenever I say calf, it was
going to the sale barn.
it was a 600-pound calf.
Going to the
oh
sale
yeah,
barn.
that'd make your trailer
worked
jump
at-
a little bit at least.
I worked at
You
a
would
sale
think.
barn.
You would think.
I worked
You
at a
would-
sale
And you would
barn
think
for
seeing all the cars
years.
behind you crashing. Like,
You would
kidding.
think.
that's horrible.
I
But
had
when
one.
like I said, when they got there and they opened up the trailer door to get the cows that all of them out, they noticed that there was one missing. Then they saw a hole in the floor.
No. Ooh.
Oh, that's bad news.
I
At that point, they're glad it was only one.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the you're muted.
Wow.
We could think about this another way. Maybe when the guy got there, the cow broke out. So, I ain't gonna get
Hey,
sold.
that's
The
what
guy
happened.
He
behind
broke
him.
off and
Yeah,
took
I'm
off.
there, dude.
Look, maybe the dude driving behind them picked that
Ain't no-
dang cow up, and he had him some steak dinner.
That cow said, "Ain't nobody selling me." I'm out.
Probably not steak, more
I'll
like
pick
hamburger.
that sucker up.
Yeah, maybe they didn't know how to count.
Maybe they didn't.
Yeah.
They should have watched one of our counting videos. That's what it was. They just
That's
didn't
what I
know how
said.
to count.
Well, like I say, I worked at Cell Barn for years, and we had one time that come in bad floor, and yeah,
Oh.
what Bobby at Pet Gene River Homestead saying ground cow, that was the feet of that cow.
I'll
dear.
tell you the worst one that ever happened to me, Dale. I borrowed
Hey, really?
my dad's. He had a Nissan pickup with a stock rack in it.
I'm leaving.
You know, a stock rack, and I've got a bull that I had to load up and take to the sale barn.
This
So I
is
load
before he
this-
met me.
so
Way
I-
before he met me.
So I load this bull up right in the back of this Nissan pickup with a stock rack. So I'm driving to the sale barn, you know, just kind of, all right, we're going to the sale. Well, that bull, he decided he didn't want to be in the stock rack. So he jumped, and the next thing I know, the bull is on the hood of the truck.
Oh, I can
Oh
believe it.
gosh.
He jumped over and he landed. I'm talking a little 4-cylinder Nissan pickup. He landed on the hood of the truck and then rolled off on the side of the road and jumped up and ran off.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
And we had to do all kinds of stuff to catch that bull. We caught him though, finally, but
Oh, good.
I mean, he was running back and forth across the highway, and we're like,
Wow.
you know, trying to keep people from running into him and everything. So, but anyway,
Wow.
but that's the worst one that I've had. Rayleigh, Creative Travel. Hey, Ray.
Hey, what's up?
Sounds like ground beef now. Is what they said. But you know,
Right.
most all bulls, that's what happens to them anyway. Because whenever you buy a bull to sell barn, most people don't buy a bull for breeding purposes. Because usually, whenever somebody takes a bull to the sale barn, it's because
It's because he's no good.
there's some
He's-
kind of issue,
Yep.
kind of issue with it somewhere. So they don't even usually try with them. They just, no matter how young it is.
Well, we rent our land, our pastures out to a cattle rancher, and they're like, they have Dexter cows. And they're like, we're gonna bring you some meat. I'm like, yes, please. So maybe next
Not
month.
necessarily those two, but I'm talking
Right,
about like if a mature bull goes in there, it's usually ground.
Yeah. So I'm hoping we can get a steer, and I really want a milk cow and a calf. And
How much you've got some fence and stuff like that, don't you, Jan?
Yes, yeah.
So-
We're totally set up for fencing.
And do you have a pond or do you have to water?
Yes, we have a pond and we have a creek. When it's flowing, it's a dry creek. So when it's flowing, we have plenty of water, and we have some springs on the property too, but it doesn't fill, it fills the creek on our pond pasture, but not on the roadside. So yeah.
I think this just turned into chilling with the Gilliam.
You said goodbye, but I just thought she was stepping away for a minute. She just said, "Oh, I'm going to bed. I'll see you in the morning."
No, she's doing a hummingbird thing.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're set up for cattle, and then the other thing is we have our sheep, and we will breed them in the spring. We'll get a buck a ram, not a buck, a
We're doing
ram,
good, Norwegian Homestead.
and we'll meet those so we have meat and be able to sell them. So
Yeah. Yep. You can get a few, and then everyone you can go out there and count them. Make sure they're all
I
there.
do. I have three. I have three, Johnny.
Yeah, you got to make sure. Yeah, got to
I
make
have
sure.
3 sheep and 1 donkey, so that's 4.
There you go.
Lisa and I
mean, but if you get cows, if you lose a cow, it hurts. I mean, big
I
time.
can only imagine.
Because you got to realize every cow's way.
a lot of food.
That's Lisa and I when we went to the sell barn to sell the calves, one of Dad's pastures. We were thinking about getting some little 3-weights to put out on our grass, and a 3-weight steer right now, or 3-weight calf. I figured it up as it went through. It was like $1,700 for a 3-weight
That's
calf.
crazy.
Yeah.
I'm like,
well, because we rent our land to these people, we'd get a way better price, probably $1,000 a head. But I don't want. My focus is on our sheep, so I don't want to. If I get a steer,
you have to get 2.
A steer.
You'd have to get 2.
What, 2 steer?
You have to have 2.
2 cows.
2 cows.
Because they're
2 steers, heifer and a steer.
We already have 9 on the pasture, so if I got one.
Oh,
okay. So there's some out there.
They're already out there. So
Okay.
Get lonely and start
get
wondering
another
for one.
and I could get that one for meat and then take it in for butcher. We're not going to butcher those. We butchered our pigs, and no, I'm taking it in. I want the cuts.
I've been getting a lot of pigs lately.
We're gonna get some Durocs.
They might
We
be
don't
Duroc.
we don't eat pork anymore. Well, I'd say we don't eat pork. We eat bacon and sausage, but we don't eat like big chunks of pork anymore because of Kevin's surgery.
Yeah.
I'm
Right.
hankering for a big honking piece of pork chop, though. I gotta admit it.
Hey, we had last weekend a ham from our Berkshire, and we had pork chops. And we usually had feeder pigs. This year we went into the expense of got the Berkshire, and you can't even compare the taste, less fat, everything was just completely different.
Yeah. Idaho pasture pigs. I did not like them at all. I didn't. I was not impressed.
We also want
With
some.
what, Jan?
Jason, are you
The
still
Idaho
there?
pasture pigs.
Oh.
I was no sausage
I just
and savory was very fatty and
He's like, God.
didn't like them.
It's just he's got the snooze button on there that look like.
it wasn't a snooze. I realized that wait a minute, I shouldn't do like I did last night and sit here until I can't walk straight to have to go drain the radiator. So.
Hey, you guys, I gotta go.
Yeah. Good night,
And,
Jan.
thank you
Love
for
you.
inviting
Good night,
me. I
Jan.
love you all so
Thank you for
much.
coming in, Jan. You've been the life of the party.
Really? I love you.
Love you too.
I love you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So everybody, we've been on for 3 hours and 18 minutes and 52 seconds. So I'll tell you what, we're going to call it for tonight. I appreciate all of you being here. It has been a great time. And in the morning, everybody don't forget Creekside Chronicles at 8:30 Central Time. Make sure you stop in there, give them a thumbs up, and do some commenting and listen to the message, because he's going to have a really good message going. And then Dale is going to put out a video tomorrow. It's Dale's devotional, so be looking for Dale devotional video, and he can tell you about when that's going to happen.
It's going to drop at 7 o'clock.
You're going to
My
drop
normal lifetime.
We're going to drop at 7 o'clock p.m. tomorrow. So make sure you check out Dale's video, like, comment, subscribe if you're not already. And
don't forget to thumb up.
And don't forget, hashtag Wild Game November.
Oh, you remember the name. That's awesome.
Hashtag Wild Game November. So everybody, it was great, and thank you. And again, happy Veterans Day, as Angie has put it down here.
Yes, thank you.
Happy Veterans Day. Thank you guys for your service.
I thought Jesse was gone. I didn't hear.
No, he's still there. See, you can't. Yeah, mine did too.
Yeah.
I suffer from a psychological.
Respect it for others. Yep. That one. Yeah.
Sometimes we needed it too.
Sometimes.
I needed it every time.
Every time.
I can imagine.
So anyway, guys, it's been. Oh, don't forget Dez's birthday live tomorrow. It's her 60th birthday. It's going on for 24 hours.
Birthday, Dez.
So if you pop in just any time tomorrow, you'll be in her live. So don't forget that. And thanks everyone for being here. And Drew, I'm going to go over and watch your video so I can see that flat bill.
I will too. And you can come see me at Mrs. Gilliams Farms.
Everybody have a good night.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks for hanging out with Johnny.
Great as always.